I hope that, like, going back, sometimes you could hear that shit, because you do some dumb shit every open.
This time it was by accident. Like, I was in pain when it happened, so I just
Commit to the bit.
said something because of pain, and now it's just.
A running gag
Yeah,
for yourself.
I wouldn't know anything about committing to the bit.
Shut up, you new star.
Yo, we want a retard.
retard.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of,
One year more retarded. Oops. Apologies.
And we're
yeah,
I miss everything that just happened.
that's probably for the best, to be honest.
I played the fifth.
I am not.
I did not.
Ultimately, just know someone leveled up at our table. Birthday wise.
Oh yeah, I think
Still gotta know.
30 of them.
Man, of course you didn't say just 30. Turned 35. Well.
It's like a surreal feeling. It's like, I didn't expect to get this far.
Hey, look, ma, I made it.
So far. It's not a phase.
Or sock all the way to the top.
It's like, I have no idea what I'm going to do for the rest of my life yet, so.
I'm halfway there.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we went live.
We went live already. I hope we're ready.
Guys keep on laughing about.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's kind of part what we do.
We had an initiative roll, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
we
we're
did.
gonna do.
Well,
Well, before we do that, I'm just going to see if anybody wanted to recap us to get to this point.
Last time,
Know
what
what's
do you
going
do?
on?
So this one dude got cucked, and he wants us to uncuck him. So we're gonna.
I think we have to rewind it before that.
Oh.
Sure.
But that was a really general way to put it.
In your terms, the one guy got cucked, so he stole from Baba Yaga, so you get uncucked. And Baba Yaga's gonna cut off his cuck. Yeah. And also ours if we don't return what he stole. So we had to go find
fire
him.
from the village.
Yes.
That's why they were asking you
The
guys.
village
for
got
help.
cut too.
And only Granny Lantern can make hot food.
You think you're the only one with prestidigitation?
Yes.
Mm.
Got so far. Got far enough away from the village. But anyway. But yeah, so we're helping him kill this Vodunoi
Spirit of the Lake.
to
There's a
get
sword.
the fire back.
To get the skull out of the lake.
Oh, there's a sword in the
He's
lake.
not sort of.
On that point,
Terrible.
he is holding the glowing skull.
Okay, so to get the skull out of his hand.
Why don't we just take the whole hand?
We could take two
yes,
skulls.
you guys are
I'm due
helping
for a crit.
Dimitri. He wants the skull because he needed to try out the shaw of his love, who the Vodunoi stole, drowned, and turned into like an undead water spirit like himself. He's not dead, but water spirit like himself. The Vodunoi spread a nasty rumor, and that's why Dimitri was kind of captured by a bunch of trees because they thought they were under the impression he would be a werewolf. It's a no-no. The forest that you're in. So you guys got him away from the trees after a tough battle, and then got to the encountered Elena on the way to the lake, and she kind of said, you know, please help me. They got to the Vodunoi lake, and Dimitri stepped forward and issued a challenge to the Vodunoi, who climbed up onto the log in the middle of this lake.
Before that, we did magic mushrooms.
Before that, you did magic mushrooms. You know, Granny and Hizan all have water walk,
As well as the water.
and everybody has water breathing. So that's that. All right. The Vodunoi popped out of the lake and was like, "Bring it, bitch."
Everything that's wavy as you're standing on water.
So, well, that's your initiative.
Okay.
I gotta act like Maltese and I can walk on water.
Alright, not bad.
16.
Oh man.
Oh, there it is. Hiding in the corner.
I didn't do the water walking because I'm afraid he's just gonna go under the water. But right now he's a big one, so I don't know if I can attack him right away.
Go throw your javelin.
It's electric, right?
Yeah, it's
Boogie, boogie,
turning up.
I would.
Any other initiative? 16 got you.
21.
21.
You know, us three, and you, like, we actually have a synergized party.
12 as well. What's your modifier?
Because if he drops, I can heal him like, revive.
Trey goes first.
That's just a barbarian passive, I think.
Well, let's see. It's a good thing.
18.
Find 500 words.
19.
I totally put Trey at this point.
Yeah.
I think you're good at it. Samantha.
I do have a +7.
Yeah, I looked at it.
He's good, but he's not really that good.
Brain going back home. I should change it.
Yeah.
I one time was bored at work, and I found out like there's a way. Yeah, there's a way you can get like the highest I got was like 15.
Plus 15.
Yeah, initiative.
Fey Wise sounds like a D.
Yeah, you have to like. It's not a good character. You just go first and not do anything.
I'm going first. What are you
So
doing?
need +5 deck.
No.
I need the alert feat, which gives you +5. Where's
You
the
can-
other 5 conditional come from?
And then you can
First, I shrug
I
my
like
shoulders.
Ranger Rogues now.
Ranger Rogue.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple subclasses that allow you to add like int or charisma. I think Swashbuckler lets you add charisma to your
Yeah, and then you can also take a fighting feat, which you can get additional D8 to your initiative too.
if you go high enough and
Can you get fighting gloves?
It's a battle master thing.
also if you go high enough in bar, you get advantage on initiative. Is that so?
Yeah.
Is that 10 or 11? No.
GL
Either it's 7 or
stands
11.
for.
I think it's because I think
No,
second is,
I was happy.
Good luck.
I'm most happy that I'm alive. Then I keep asking if you have it.
Just say you're
Extra
happy.
crit.
Alrighty,
Gotcha. I'm alive.
let's
Oh,
kick
I
things
thought you
off
died.
with
Right.
Lamore.
All right.
I'm sorry, real quick, just as a note, the plants that you see up here, here,
Provide coverage.
they're taller than they look, so if you want to look for hiding spots, you can use those.
Yeah.
They're not like a solid wall, it's still a bush or tall weeds or reeds,
But it's enough to.
but it's not too high.
That's not incoming.
Not great.
Hiding plant site.
Cover necessarily.
Right. Not yeah.
I do have a question.
I put the warning out first.
You did.
What
Our
happened?
boy
He's
who
very
doesn't have
deaf level, and I
like, he
don't-
said not about
I
it.
think plant site. He said that joke incoming.
He's
Yeah.
involved in this.
What's
Uh,
the range?
I have a headache now.
Initiative for him.
I'll say it one more time for that.
I have psychic
I
damage
think I'm
now.
not starting with.
Zach, did you hear what I mentioned?
No, I was
Well,
asking for
nobody
another
in the
NPC.
water.
Another
Yeah, that's probably a smart
Hiding
idea.
plant site.
Eh,
I know.
that's why you can't have a sit there.
That's bad.
Yeah.
So good.
I put the warning out before I said it.
I moved up. I'm just checking the range of javelin to make sure I can make this throw. Okay. Thinking about starting off shocking before everybody else jumps in the water.
You gonna electrocute the water?
31 points.
Sorry, shocking.
What's that? 31.
I think it was 30. 128. Disadvantage.
Shocker.
Okay.
I don't. I did not take water walk because I didn't want him to get away.
You could probably go another 5 or so feet in the
Make it
lake
look
if
like
you
a regular
wanted to.
person who's swimming.
10, 20, 30, 40.
10. I think I actually put marks
Yeah.
for edge there.
10, 20.
All right.
That's not how deep the water is.
Okay.
I'm still a little bit beyond 30.
Close.
Roll.
enough.
That's you want to do is throw your thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna rage because
You're
this
closer to
motherfucker-
30 than 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. From what this looks like, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, if you're throwing it as a lightning bolt, it's basically like this 120 line. So it's 120. You don't need to worry about the 30.
Oh, okay. Didn't have to worry about it. Sorry to waste time.
Yeah.
Because you're essentially turning it.
Joe, you
Into
waste
the
time?
lightning
No.
bolt, so, is what I'm getting.
Hey,
I think it makes a deck save.
raging, and then javelin of lightning. Use charge. Where did I put that instruction? It didn't come through. I have to see that. Where's my pinky time? There it is. Obviously, he's the only motherfucker.
I have a feeling his minions somewhere.
We'll find out. Papa.
Oh, he definitely does. I'm just hoping it's like trout, just start flopping out
Dex
of the water.
DC 13.
I never caught a trout before.
It's
Like,
each
I
creature
fished
in the
quite a bit.
line, excluding you and
Do
the
you fish
target,
rivers?
makes a DC save.
Oh, but the stock bottle on like.
But then the target you have to hit with the melee attack does not get a save.
Oh.
Okay, so I have to hit him. Okay, so it's an attack. Cool.
Yeah.
I will recklessly attack to get my advantage.
Sounds reckless.
Well, unless that's melee only.
Let me ask that. Reckless, is that?
I think reckless is melee.
Melee weapon attack rolls. Damn.
Well, it is a melee weapon.
If you run up and stab him with
Nah,
it.
No, but you're not using it as a melee weapon. No.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just gotta roll good. No problem. Here we go. 11 plus 6, 17.
17 hits.
Alright. So,
4d6 lightning.
plus the 1d6.
If you're doing zealot, that's a question mark.
No. I know I can tell it. I meant the 1d6 of the actual javelin attack.
It just says 4d6.
Okay.
I'm using it as a.
Thank you. Alright. 46 for
Assuming it's
lightning.
just a normal javelin of lightning.
It is.
Cool way to start the round up.
You know, we cast a great spell. It'll be greatest lightning.
Okay, so the lightning damage.
Got him.
The lightning damage is 12, just in case type matters.
That pun damage hurt over there.
It's killing me tonight.
Everybody gets the 1d4 damage.
3
In real life.
3 radiant damage,
Uh-huh.
and then my strength mod, which is just basic, it would be 5.
Okay, so what was the total again?
12 plus 5 plus 3.
Okay.
Sorry, I just didn't know if typing
Uh-huh.
mattered.
Gotcha.
Now, where does the javelin
Alright.
land?
Where do you get him?
I was going for his hand, like his shoulder. I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to drop that thing so I could run after it. So I went for like the right or left shoulder, whatever
Mhm.
he was holding it in.
Yeah, say right.
Yeah.
So you get him up here, he doesn't drop it. 19, you could have had a stunt on that. But, but you get him full way. That, like, so when you throw it, it turns to lightning.
I
Kinda
speak
like
the code word,
streaks,
and
yeah.
it just kind of like, yeah,
And then it embeds and
Yeah.
reverts to a javelin.
yep.
Okay, does it come back to you?
I do not believe so.
I don't know why, but almost no magic javelins in magic throwing
5e.
weapons have.
Kind of like a returning.
Yeah,
It's
5e
like-
kind of did away with returning.
Which is so annoying.
It's-
But anyway,
I know, it's one of the coolest properties of the
Oh yeah, that's why you
I
bring.
know.
That's why you bring a
Okay.
picture to the fight, and then you.
so I don't have a second
That's
attack
the only one that gets.
because I don't have a second
There's no
attack.
artifact.
So
Just tie a
Um,
string to it.
I raise my eyebrows and I give him a little one of these.
Tie a
And,
string to the
I'll
light.
end my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you get him this
Right,
kind of
the
like
copper the key on it.
dark
Ben Franklin.
blood.
Yeah, seeing a
You know,
kite.
comes up around the wound and sizzles a little bit. Yeah, got him pretty good.
Awesome.
Ben
All
Franklin.
right, Nim. What is Nim?
I'm gonna go ahead and run and dive into these bushes over here.
By the way, I just put you guys on the map. You can. You don't have to start from back there.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
my speed is fine anywhere there, so that's fine. Shit.
Look at water ball.
Nope. All right, so I'm gonna have to run out into the water up for a moment. So now I have to actually track my speed. That sucks.
Careful. You go more than like you see the marks on the.
You're already
I'm running on the
underwater.
water.
Oh, that's right.
He's on water
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, nice.
So I will.
Until the damn thing
Hack.
stops magic.
Actually, I think I did take that.
Wasn't that the first
216s.
mushroom or something?
So plus 7. So
I do have the spell
23.
magic.
And he's actually aligned with the water spirit. The water spirit is I'm not sure, maybe, whatever.
Mouthpiece
Whatever.
deck.
No, mouthpiece of deck.
The water spirit is actually from Philly. It's actually from Delco.
W-U-D-E-R.
Oh,
Water.
14.
Oh, okay.
It's O-O-D-E-R. I can the spell words
Sorry.
right. Okay.
So 18 damage. Regular piercing.
Nice.
and then I will.
You rolled with advantage, right?
Yes.
All right, where do you get him?
I just run up. I just go for aim center mass.
Mhm.
Just dive in and or I guess tread out on the water where you see little puddles kind of going from my, in front of the feet. It's like, well, this is fucking weird. Just run back into the bushes.
Cool.
And you did sneak.
So
attack.
yeah, boom, he gets hit here. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
One in the gut and one in the hip.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah.
Followed by
I'm
Unit.
gonna start from a little bit closer.
So I need to use my bonus.
So you have not happy with water.
Oh, wait, I think it's a new day, right?
Yeah, I should have had it. I don't think I can swim that well.
We did long rest, yes.
Oh, cool. I have
Well,
blessed again.
we got an 8-hour rest. Sorry.
bonus action, Hexblade's Curse. Then I am going to Eldritch Blast him
All the way.
twice. Oh, one's a crit.
Hell yeah.
The other one is 5. 14 hit?
14 does not.
Okay. Well, I crit one, so.
10
Crit will
plus-
make up for it.
That's an 8, not a 3.
Yeah, I thought it was 13.
18, and then I get to add my Charisma modifier from Hexblade's Curse, so another 3 on top, so that's 21 points of damage.
Sweet. So the max die, and then you rolled an 8 on a d8?
On a
D10.
D10.
Oh, on a
8 on
D10.
D10.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So what was it total?
21 points.
force.
Yes.
Nice.
Advantage.
That's all.
And that's the, like, through the air, like...
Yeah, I slashed through the
and-
air.
Okay. Yeah, so, the one... Boom, boom, he gets hit twice and, like, looks over and see you just do this slash in the air and kind of looks confused for a moment, but then, like, split second later, a big slash across his chest goes up. He kind of hisses at you. He's looking at you, kid. Oh, boy.
He's looking at you.
Brandon!
And it's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You don't have to worry about
you just-
distance.
If you want to be
For the
You can go the
opening.
distance.
He's going for speed. Anyway, Granny gets out her cookbook.
Yeah.
And throws some flour up in the air. And then they kind of like turn into like
O-U-R or O-W-E-R?
Do you really need to distract a man like that?
and anyway, it kind of floats around and I'm gonna cast bless on I guess I'll cast bless on you too. Fritz.
It's, and the more that is right there.
And then isn't it 30 feet plus?
Yeah, that's me right there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, I was in the middle of everybody. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright.
So,
Nice.
I put my cookbook away.
Mm-hmm.
And give it all.
Dimitri is going to run and hide, kind of crouch down by these weeds here.
hiding in plain sight.
He is indeed the Vodyanoi.
He's not gonna attack. He challenged this son of a bitch.
Give him a minute.
Okay.
Give him a minute. He's
He's a
moving.
weak swimmer.
He's just a dude. He's not like a warrior like you do. That's right. Mate.
He's a werewolf. Come on.
Yeah.
Doggy paddle.
Guy.
That's a guy.
Playing a guy.
Like a
Looking
guy.
like another guy.
The Vodyanoi
Sleeping with a guy.
needs let me see. Boom, yeah. And boom, yeah. He's gonna have all 4 of y'all make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
I'll go for Dimitri.
Who got
rolled
blessed?
3.
Yeah, who got blessed, Zach?
It was
You and you and Chris.
I'm out the ring.
I should have given blessed myself.
17. Save.
Do you want to put it on yourself?
You
Yeah,
20
yeah,
something.
go for it.
Save.
I'm gonna roll E4 as well. I rolled a 13.
The blast is gonna go on. Great.
Bless your heart.
13.
more,
I rolled a 15.
Fail. Oh no, you're out of
I'm okay. That's good.
Wait.
I'm all the way back here.
Everybody's out
No,
in the
no,
water.
I'm doing a radius. I'm not doing so. Yeah, that it's a 40-foot radius spell. It's pretty big.
Oh,
Focus
shit.
on Granny.
That is all. Okay, so yes,
Nim's the only one out of it.
Dex, and see, pretty much centered on Granny. So it's
Actually,
Got
10 feet from that, Nim might be in it.
Don't.
Nah, it's just
Granny.
out of it.
Yeah,
Oh, I think he's out.
but you do need Dex saves. So
So,
what? You roll me Dex.
I got a 2 on the die.
It just looked like
Yeah, I have 2 on the dice. So
We don't really care
I'm
about me.
not even adding it.
But he fucking-
lying about his dice rolls.
dirty 20.
All right, so anybody who.
Let's say he hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's lying about his dice.
10 bludgeoning
On a fail.
on a fail.
Okay.
Um, 14 cold on a fail. So
Half.
half if you've saved.
All right, so I double half the bludgeoning down to 2 and take half the cold, so I take 9. Okay, got it.
41 minus 24.
10, 24, so 12.
Okay, so he looks up at everybody, murmurs something, and immediately there's a swirl of like clouds, dark gray clouds over you guys, and boom, big pellets of ice and sleet start coming down at you guys and like slapping on the ground, big wet patters. You guys are getting hit with these big ice balls.
It's not nice.
So that's where the damage comes from. So he casts Ice Storm right
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of everybody.
So this is all.
It's also now difficult terrain, so
Is bless not concentration though, right?
It is.
12 plus my con is
What was the total? Did you take full
24.
damage?
24
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, so you're good.
So yeah, you would. It's half the damage you take,
12.
or 10 or better. So
So unless you
12.
have a negative, unless you're
And-
this guy.
Yeah.
Do you have a negative con?
So you could.
I have a plus 4 con.
so
It makes
pretty
all
much
rabbit.
that is Ice Storm.
Literally.
Gotcha. Pretty much everyone's in difficult except for Nim. And if Nim works to the right, my right,
Comically.
he's getting into.
Pretty much immune to difficult terrain.
Oh right.
The only one not in it.
Tresby up.
Trying to
Is anyone bleeding?
be sad.
I'm down pretty much half. I'm 17.
I'm not happy.
So the good water walking.
I just want to get out of the difficult terrain, so if I do need to heal, I can next turn.
The
Or
thing
do you have
is,
backer swim speed?
yeah, this entire circle is difficult terrain. Basically.
Yeah.
What is the swimming?
sorry.
No, you're good.
Is there swimming?
So I'm trying to get over
if
towards
I'm
like this
above water,
direction.
like I'm not underwater. I'm swinging at this dude who's
I think as long as you're above water, you're fine.
like my body will be submerged. So I will be swinging at something.
You can
Not
have your
in
torso
the way.
kick you
That's
where
a
your
question.
torso was above.
That's a question mark. 'Cause if you're swimming,
In
you're
turn.
still kind of swimming.
I just want to be in a range where if I need to heal next turn,
That
I'm
would essentially
I'm
be a DM call,
available
I
to.
Do you have two
Gotcha.
sets of lungs? Because that would affect how you float.
He's on. Okay. Guys be able to hold their breath. What about moose?
Yeah.
Moose tars.
Please
Uh, 30, 60, so let's that's a little bigger. 10, 20, 30, 30, it's about 60, I'm assuming. We're gonna attempt to bury fire. So burn. Perfect control, ship us
Save.
Dexterity save, yes.
14.
Will fail. So he is glowing a nice purpley glow, and he grants advantage to all attacks by my allies.
Alright.
And it can't go invisible.
invisible.
Okay.
That might be.
All
That
right.
was
So
what I wanted to
he gets
take.
lit after getting
Focus on healing.
pegged a couple of times and sliced. He's now.
Oh, what Tiger's all right.
I thought that was the.
Sometimes you guys make me miss playing with the middle schoolers. Actually,
Mature.
more witty than you guys are, and mature. Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of Perspective, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty weak.
All right. Top of round 2, Vamore.
I'm a little bit unsure how swimming's gonna work for me. Like I know I can swim. Because I don't have a swim speed, is it difficult terrain to swim?
And up to that line is difficult.
I would be so
So it's
happy.
So I don't know.
difficult.
It's not necessarily difficult terrain. I think your speed is halved when swimming.
Okay.
It was halved in icy water too, so it's quartered.
So what do you want to do?
Unless it's underwater.
I just want to know the movement's
Ice
cool. I
does
got that
float.
now. And then if I am in the water and attacking him while he's standing on top of the water with like my axe, like not one of the swimming approved weapons, does it have disadvantage?
Because you're in the water.
Okay.
Are you swinging from under the water?
No, he's saying if he's if
His
his
top
torso
half is
above,
going to be floating above.
If he's swimming on the surface, does he still have disadvantage? Because he's not technically under the water at this point.
His lower half.
I mean, I think yeah, because you have no like base.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah.
too. Like a lot of like swinging a sword or an axe or something.
That
It's like,
coordination.
yeah, your
So-
legs
It's 2 minutes
planted.
of the
Yeah,
the
swing.
only
Yeah.
question is, have you ever seen a horse carry someone over water?
it's not so much that you can't carry the axe or anything
No,
like that.
no,
It's just that if you were to
doing that.
swing, typically you
I
need
think I
your
can
legs to
get-
be locked on the ground.
There
If I were to
with
ride
50
him,
feet of
right?
movement
He's
have
swimming.
that difficult.
If I were to ride him, he's swimming.
So I'm not going
You
to be
would
able
be
to
able to
close
attack.
distance.
But as a
um,
centaur,
No, because when he swings, he doesn't have anything to posture his feet on. You would be able to posture your feet on him.
Right.
Because he's But
Like when you're playing chicken, well, usually somebody's standing on the ground.
Yeah.
Or sitting on the bottom.
But either way,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. You're anchored to something, but
right.
your anchor is.
could you imagine trying to play chicken in the deep end? This is death.
You ever done it? It's hard. Like, yeah, you're like, the game lasts for 4 seconds. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like,
Everybody, or even just wrestling, like messing with somebody in the.
yeah.
I played chicken in Peru once and I got kicked in the gut and I threw up. That was the last time I played chicken.
I'm gonna
Random Granny
pull out-
Lantern fact.
Why was it?
She was in Peru.
Why
She
were
played
people?
chicken.
Why were people kicking?
I'm just gonna grab an arrow. I'm gonna grab a rock from the ground as I run. I'm
If you're
gonna run as close as I can. I'm gonna let it rip,
They didn't
Okay, keep it balanced.
or 2 of them, so I can do
Peruvians
2 throws at him.
know the rules of chicken.
Chicken and swag.
One of each.
Snapping. Chicken
He grants advantage, and I have disadvantage in the water, so even rolls.
Wow.
So this is the 2 attacks.
Gotcha.
19 on one and 3 on the other. So one's a stunt and one's a miss.
Okay. D4 for damage. Right?
Um, three. Do I add mod to that?
Yeah. What? I'll probably strength. I'll let you go with that as opposed to dex.
Okay, so 8 damage.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you roll your d4 for bonus?
Oh,
I don't. It doesn't. The other one was a 3. Doesn't matter.
You want to do anything with that stunt?
Yeah, I want to try to get him to drop the skull.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to aim at that shoulder, that same like right next to where I pierce him, and be like, boom. Try to get him to jar that out, or maybe I guess right in his hand would make more sense. Try to get him right in the hand with that stone.
17 on the die.
plus.
Plus a couple
I think
points
that's
for strength.
that's going to save. Yeah, that's going to save. No biggie.
All right.
Um,
Yeah, you get him. It just kind of ricochets off.
Keeps my rage going. That's
Ooh.
that's important. So
All right.
enter.
He is going to
A
use
lair action?
no
Oh.
legendary action.
Ah.
Saving
Broad
the lair.
mods.
Saving the lair until
His lair action's next.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's in the water?
Yeah.
Not everybody.
No.
He's going to use it at the person right in front of him.
Summon Candy Roo.
You as Vamore. Again, are you going to have disadvantage on a dex save if you are swimming?
So yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's a question
I
mark.
think so, but I don't want to just.
I don't remember anything the rules is written, but I don't see why you wouldn't.
Right. That's what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
but I didn't just want
What's
to.
I don't think many swimming rules exist in the 5e player.
Right.
I would say like if you had the swim
So
speed,
it's all-
probably
it's
not.
all-
But
Right.
It's all
I'd say
TM.
no.
It's all DM. I don't mind. If I can see it coming, it'll be a flat roll because I have danger sense.
Okay. Well, it's a legendary action.
Mhm.
He's going to use it now. 10 by 10. The lake around you starts to the water starts to get hot and boil and bubble,
What?
and a geyser of hot water shoots up from the lake all around you. So make a dex save.
Okay.
With this, straight.
Straight roll. Yeah.
The dice give it. The dice give it.
15, 18.
Saves. 20
Less.
points of fire damage. So take half of that.
10. All right.
So yeah, big column of water comes out of the lake. Hot. Owie.
Does it melt the ice?
I'm taking legendary action, guys. Let him have it. Since I can't fucking get close to do my actual damage.
All right, Nim. What do you
I
got?
need everybody putting out damage here.
I'm going to run forward. So 30, and then an extra 10. I don't know. How close does that put me? Is that like
Close.
okay? I'm gonna try and grab the skull. Try and grab it out of his hands. See if that works.
Well, did he drop the skull or no?
No.
No, he succeeded on the save to keep it.
So I'm just gonna run up and just snatch and grab with a what do you kind of roll? Strength. Oh, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Love that.
Do you have a minus in that too?
No. I just have nothing. So 10.
30, 20.
Oh yeah. Fuck you.
It's
I didn't think I was gonna win that with that anyway. And I'm going to then rabbit hop 10 feet over here.
Nice. Alrighty, so yeah, Nim tries to grab up, kind of just snatches it away and swipes at you as you jump away.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understood.
Bonus
There
action.
was no rolls made.
Misty step.
Oh, fucker.
Shift.
One free business.
Booming blade with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lock him up.
He's got an AoE or like a aura.
What's this one?
That's a 4.
16 plus 5, 21.
Yep.
6 plus D8. Damn! Max!
6, 6.
Hell yeah!
Alright, I'll take it. 20 plus my proficiency, plus my
Learn how to
charisma.
roll some dice.
Yeah! It only took
When
20
the
sessions.
When the D20s don't hate them.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
20, 23, 24, 25, 26 points of damage, slashing.
some math here.
I appear in front of him, I kind of sidestep him, and I just up into his ribs and
Oh,
hear
that
like a
was booming blade.
boom afterwards.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't even see it, just gets him right in the back.
And if he willingly moves, he will take more damage.
Okay. Yeah, he
That's your target now. Thank God.
big wound in the front, and now a big slash across the back. As appears right behind him. Granny, what is Granny doing?
Oh, there's yes. On this. Oh, that almost was a crit. Oh
So with
man.
advantage.
Yeah, 9 plus or 6 plus 4 is probably it's 10. 17.
17 hits.
2 points of damage.
Yeah.
14 plus 3 is 17. Plus 7 is 23.
You hit.
Yes.
4.
Are you asking me if a 23 hits after a 17 hit?
One more. I
Hey, wasn't that a 7?
no.
That's for 3 points of damage.
One.
Yeah, so
1, 2.
Just think if you had your charisma mod added.
Yeah.
It'd be
Do I get coverage? Like half coverage?
You have a chance to hide. If you choose to
Okay,
hide,
that's
you
fine.
can hide. But
it's just reads,
No, that's good.
All right.
Dimitri.
The joke never gets old.
Alright, Dimitri, lay it on.
No, he's he's just watching stuff happen, waiting for the skull to drop in the lake, or then I don't know. He's just waiting.
Okay.
You know,
You put him in the.
he needed you guys to do to do some shit. The Vodyanoi,
How many times have you practiced that?
He must have some fucking cuts at this point, man.
he's slashed up. Yes, he is really beaten up. That's what I'm looking to see
I'm ready, laying on
what
me.
he can do.
I may not be the main target anymore.
First thing he needs to do is take care of Yanit right on his butt.
We're gonna warlock off on him.
He's going to turn around at and hold the skull. Scorching ray.
Okay.
No.
Wait, what? Disadvantage, or no, I get two.
Scorching Ray's a tackle.
Normally an attack.
It's a disadvantage.
He would have.
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless there's some other rule going on, it would have disadvantage.
Nope.
Okay.
He will.
If he moves, he takes the boom blade damage.
Yeah, no.
But he can then shoot it without the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think base is three rays.
Booming blade
Plus an op
plus a
attack.
crit or an op. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's going to unload. He's going to unload 5 scorching rays at Okay, first one with disadvantage. A 1 and a 3. Second one, 11 is low roll. 19.
What?
19.
Ow.
19 to hit.
Yep.
So 1 hit. Roll number 3, 15.
15 misses.
Roll number 4, another 19.
That's
And roll number 5, an 18.
18 will hit.
About 6.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Right?
I have to do something different, but that's fine.
So fire.
6, that's fine.
That's point blank fireball on you.
27 points of fire damage.
Still up. Barely.
You have
No, I don't.
oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
Moral of the story: use shield. He was thinking about it, but he ended up not doing it.
Hey, it worked out because guess what? Still up.
Does that mean more damage coming?
That means he's not surviving another round.
Oh, whoa! Bolt
shit.
clean.
All right. Well, Trez.
clean.
Heal you.
You're not going to. I don't think you can get to
You're only like
I literally got out of the way of difficult terrain,
Oh, sure.
but I still got it. Like I literally spent my turn double moving out of terrain on the right side.
What the frick are you gonna do?
Then you can get to like here.
Well, you can heal me if you can't heal him.
Yeah, but with a healing word.
I think you can get up to here.
Do you want a healing word?
I mean, if that's all you can do, if you
It's
can do
either
damage,
that or I'm going to Sacred Flame.
If you can
because
do
Sacred
damage-
Flame is 60 feet.
if you can do damage, do damage.
Okay, then I'm going to
Take a
move.
flame or guiding bolts. You have advantage
Yeah.
because he's very fired.
Might be worth it to pop the spell.
I'll do a Guiding Bolt from where I'm located.
You're attacking, right? You make an attack roll or roll save.
Back roll.
Yeah, attack roll. He still has a Fairy Fire.
Yes.
15 on the die. Plus 7.
Hits.
46.
22.
2 in hand. Thank you. 10, 16 points of damage.
Radiant.
Radiant.
That matters.
Don't know what that
How many cats got in bolt with Island?
It would also grant advantage, but Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
Well, just in case
If
the
it drops.
concentration drops.
Just in case.
Something random comes up behind.
First level spell, movement, done.
What does Guiding Bolt look like coming from Trez?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually done this one. So I'm getting to where the right where the like levels of water is, and I just kind of like and you just kind of see sparks kind of form in the hand, and I just kind of like pointed the finger and just almost like go. It's just a ball bolt, but it's a ball form that turns into a bolt.
Nice.
Wham!
That's where my mind was going.
Hits him, he stumbles, kind of falls back against that log.
The only question is, the water like push out of the way as he's flying over fast?
That's so cool.
All right, he's on. What are you doing? Remember, you're in the smack dab of the difficult terrain. So
That's 15. That's my 30.
First level spell.
And we got 60 feet on Mind Sliver. So,
Oh yeah, you're in range.
Mind Sliver, Mind Burn. So, 13 intellect save.
Think about brain burn.
what do you use? Legendary resistance.
Whoa! On a cantrip.
Welcome if you
You
got
made it sound a lot more.
Yeah.
Isn't Mind Sliver one of the worst fucking cantrips? Like,
It grants a D4 minus on the next
yeah,
save.
it's like a temp bane or something. Yeah.
Yeah, almost. But so yeah. Okay. So if he saves, he
I mean, Eldritch Blast is still just cantrip, but
that wise.
Mind Sliver's got to be up there too.
It's good. But my int's not as good as my wisdom, so it's only a 13.
Yeah.
But cool. That's it.
Mind spike.
Okay.
Mine's
Fucks
Yeah.
like, that's a level spell. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Second level?
Yeah.
Either way, I said it,
Mine
so-
Sliver is just 2d6, and then it grants the Bane a d4 minus on the next save until hit my next turn.
Good round or
I
deception?
don't regret using it.
Fair enough.
The lake surface boils up, and right next to Hizan, and right next to Vamor,
He's on over here.
Oh. And
Okay.
Vamor. I mean, I put it next to, you saw it, right?
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these water elementals come up and just appear from the water as it gathers. But these water elementals are, well, let's see what they look like.
So
They look like
Mine's
water
really old.
elementals. You guys have actually seen water elementals before.
We did earlier.
spoke with one.
Help us out. They're here to help.
Yeah.
But
They're like the Eagles from the Eagles in Murder.
Yeah,
so
maybe
these
one
are
more.
not. These ones are not helpful. So these
they don't
ones
help
like
the
hiss and bubble and steam with like a hot, heated water.
Oh, I was so
Oh,
close.
that's cool.
They look like
Mm.
these.
Nice.
That's
Sexy
the armor.
water balance.
That's
Yeah.
Do you say sexy water balance?
But it's going to come up and blast, with a cone of nasty hot water.
RT Brown water.
Dex save for you, and same thing. Cone of water in your face.
Dex
Dex
save's gonna
for
matter
you.
if I
Dex
cast it.
save. Flat,
got
Flush.
for me. Yep.
I passed it though.
You got D4.
18 plus. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think I need it, but.
Fail. 11.
With the d4?
Mhm.
Yeah, with C4.
Yep.
Wait, do you have advantage on it? Because you see
Flat roll come in the water. I know I'm rolling.
10 and
Half.
11. So 5.
Okay, I tried.
Roll dice.
Am I still water walking?
You.
Because it's not. I
I
didn't.
don't know.
I burned all your dice last. Because the magic isn't coming from me,
Right.
or did just my feet float
You just hang it
upside down? Yeah.
Can you imagine that you
Well,
get speared and you're just
I
like,
forgot
well,
the mark here
the
with
bottom half of you still afloat.
We have 2 hero deaths right now?
we have 2, yeah.
On an
I didn't
8
put
hour.
them on my new sheet.
On an 8 hour, we get 1 hero die back, right?
Oh,
That's what.
No, I thought it was the long
I think it's
rest.
only the long rest.
Or did Did we change? Did you change that?
It does say, we're
Yeah, what you wrote up there, it says 1 hero die back on an 8 hour recovery.
All right, can we not do that right now? Because I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, because it's, a
it's
matter of
only
whether
going to
he
be
goes
if
down or
he
not.
goes down or not. That's why.
Sorry.
Okay, so what are we talking? I was reading while you guys were discussing, so I don't know what you're
Apologies.
talking.
Do we get-
it was a rolling thing. Rest since we did an 8-hour rest, the recover of 1 hero die was just asking if that was
Is that
accurate.
still
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Why would it not be?
We weren't sure.
We
There was some
we had that giant conversation.
We didn't know
I
if
think
it
that
got
was made
him.
after, so I think that was fine. But
Oh!
so it doesn't matter now.
We didn't know if it got ratted out.
Right.
It was if I had a hero dice or not. At
Yeah.
that point.
Gotcha.
It was a life or death.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Life or drowning.
life or drown situation.
Yeah.
So he's still conscious because of the hero.
Okay. So, if you target a creature submerged in liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per round. It seems like the effect lasts,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
but what happens to the rest of your body?
Yeah, so I picture my
I think water, walk the spell is like
on
you would
the
fall on the surface
Okay.
of the lake. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
it was like a frozen lake or something. That's how I would read it.
diafall damage.
Yeah, it's not like it
You're
only
getting
focuses on your
waterboarded
feet,
by your
you
own
have
feet.
step. I agree with that.
Okay, so you took your damage of
Yeah.
like scalding hot water. You took your damage of scalding hot water. That's it for them, and we're back to the Moor. Ooh, you have a water elemental steaming hot water.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh,
care
okay.
about him right now. I'm just gonna rotate around them with my movement to get in what's his face's face,
You can't
The
see
void-
me on
Vanoy.
top, right?
Mhm.
and it's time to finally
What do
attack
I-
his bitch ass. All right. So I got 2 attacks.
It's something that's running removes away. Even if you block.
Advantage, disadvantage,
Pretty sure.
and it doesn't matter if I recklessly attack
I think
because I
that's
just
the
cancel.
right?
So yeah, so
I like
2
it.
attacks,
You
both with
blind,
D4s.
attack.
Dice go with thing and slash them with my. Yeah, here we go. That's a double miss. Nope.
Nothing moved out of your reach.
Well, yeah,
The
now
Moor's just having trouble
trouble.
steadying himself in the
Oh.
water and getting a good whack at the
Yeah,
It's not,
creature.
it's not
They
even
would
worth
go
using
out.
hero dice on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
can
double
imagine
miss.
it's a
They
whack-a-mole
couldn't
for
see
you.
me.
Yeah, right.
Darkness.
It goes underwater and appears like somewhere else,
The
like
hostile creature.
Yeah, yeah.
Out of your
with the
reach.
water elementals
Oh.
in their home terrain.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
That is it.
Did we get the score yet?
sorry guys.
What you got?
I double missed.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna legendary action
With
early in the round
With D4s
again.
and advantage.
Well, I don't have
Against
the
Vamor, who's right up in his
And what?
face. Metagaming, you're probably more likely to go down if I use it against you. But I think with Vamor
Running up to him.
being the
Aggro.
latest one to attack, I think he just So
That's
that's a
intimidating.
He just slowly pushes your head underwater.
dex save.
Gonna need healing too.
You won't go down, but your head will.
That's a pass. 20 plus.
I learned this trick on that dude's life.
19. So 9. Just to let you guys know, I've rolled a 1, at least a 1. Sometimes 2 1s on all of my damage rolls so far. Every single damage roll, I've had a 1 on one of the.
That's where my one's.
Sometimes-
Sometimes 2.
The dice don't
1,
want
1,
this
and
guy to
4
By the way,
on that roll, and because it's a 66 fire damage on that
Mhm.
geyser.
win. Oof, yeah, that's rough.
Actually,
I
it's
am
a 10
probably
foot by 10 foot guy.
the water elemental takes damage, and
Oh. I'm wondering if is it
I
within
mean, I'm
10
2
feet?
squares away on the map, so
Dex save from Yene.
Oh,
Is it
What's
even worth
half?
it?
What's half?
It's not even worth it.
What did I say? 19.
I'm down.
yeah, 9 would be half.
His feet are floating in front of the water.
All right, so gets blasted up in this thing of hot water.
Never be able to do.
I can heal you.
Okay.
Alrighty, Nim.
Oh yeah, you got a good bit.
I have good berry, and I think I have a healing potion on me too.
Possibly.
Do you have to stand up to do the thing? 'Cause-
No, I don't.
Okay.
Actually, I can get around that.
Do you want me to do it? Can we heal you? Okay.
It'd be really cool.
I'll just I'll run up to and jam a healing potion down his throat for 2d4 plus 2.
Under the water.
Under the water.
Actually misses
Yeah,
mouth.
disadvantage on a roll.
You heal for 6,
So you're at 44.
and I'm going to
Might take the worst.
again jump back so I do not.
Nice. Nice. Alrighty.
You get healed, but you drown. a little
Je
bit.
All right. First thing, I'm going to use my second wind to roll a d10 at my fighter level. 8 plus 2, so I'm at 16 now.
You can't use second wind first.
That's the first one.
Depends on the name.
Brian.
It's in the
He
name.
definitely got his first wind knocked out of him. He was underwater for like a whole second.
Alright, fair.
I'm going to sheath my blade and draw it out, and I'm going to shout Quesadilla! And as I draw it out, you don't see a blade, you just see darkness emanating from the blade, and everything in a 20-foot radius goes pitch black. I will stand up because I do not provoke opportunity unless they have advanced dark vision, like magical dark
Unless they
vision.
can see, or they have some sort of blind sight. Or tremor sense.
Well,
Let me
Water
just make
sense?
sure with the
Elementals might have tremor sense, yeah.
Maybe an
wave
elemental.
sense.
Yeah. Or the elemental would definitely have.
Sonar sense.
Yeah, echolocation's the only.
Everyone dies.
The fire infused water elemental only has dark vision.
Well,
The Vodyanoi has
Foresight, believe it or not.
dark vision.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will action
We
surge,
see you.
and I will fling.
Does this matter? Kind of.
Yeah, because it's going to stay. It's
It's on
radius.
your sword,
Very
right?
fast. Yeah, 20-foot radius. Booming blade.
D4.
And a d4. I need 18 hits,
Yeah.
but 18 plus hits. I can re-roll 2s. That's better. I can't re-roll the 2 the second time. 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage. Magical slashing.
All right.
Now we can't see into this
So
either.
no one really sees
Yeah.
what happened, but you, I'm assuming your eyes can see this darkness.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
Granny.
Granny can see.
And
Great.
nice.
That's the only reason why I took Devil's Sight.
So
you can watch.
as he sees me drop, so he kind of turns his back to me, and as I stand up, I just shove it through his chest, and then as it pierces the front of his chest, it just thunderclap, like boom. I pull it out. I'm gonna. I already used half my movement to stand up, but I'm gonna about 10 feet, so I'll move.
Jason 10 feet stands up.
I'll move 20 foot. I think technically this elemental's still in darkness, but you'd see the darkness kind of go that way, and he would just be laying or sinking into the water.
Wait, he's dead?
Right? He's dead.
Did you not hear that last piano note?
Oh.
Yes. So you plunge your sword through this thing, and you see his eyes like widen, and then just kind of go blank. As when you withdraw it, he just floats down. Along with the skull goes down as well.
Moose boy.
Hold on. Also, when you pull it out and sort of reach out and draw upon your patron, Kazade, you hear in your mind, yes, slay the surface creatures. So, what and the skull drifts down to the bottom of the pond. Upon that, you see Dimitri. I know we're acting out of initiative order here, but theatrically,
Ready to
Dimitri
action.
He ready
is
to
going to
action.
run in the
He's not faster than me.
into the lake and then dive down. He's going to dive down and go below the water.
Yeah, we'll see if he
And
gets it first.
if you recall, he also took the water breathing drops.
Right.
So, when that happens, when the thing goes down, actually, wait, who's in darkness? Everybody?
Just him, because he moved
The
away.
elemental's probably. Actually, it's 20-foot radius.
15 foot.
A 15-foot?
15 foot radius.
All right. So either way, the elementals are in darkness. Yes.
Just this one.
So did they? And they don't know that he's dead.
That one wouldn't. He would, if he's in darkness, he wouldn't be able to see, but that one could see his corpse. So.
You can taste his blood
One
probably
yes,
in
one
the
no.
water.
I'm just trying. So he sort of is allied with them. I'm trying to decide if they
Are they gonna run away?
would
Or keep fighting.
Because I think once he's dead, he's dead. I
Yeah.
don't know that they're sticking around.
They're not
They
a
don't
big
have
roll
any skin in the
anymore.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do they know that he's dead? Who knows that he's dead?
Only one of the elementals.
The
And if they
one
would have heard
elemental,
anything, 'cause, like
five
you
or
could still
more.
hear through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he summon them?
No, not like
Okay.
as spell wise.
Okay.
Just said, "Hey, buddy."
If they were lovers, they might feel it in their heart.
He has a wife.
Oh,
His wife.
They could be his concubines.
It's technically his. Well, I mean, he's dead now, so it's not.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
You mean it's concubines?
So we'll say.
Or
I'm going to say they're aware of his death. The one would see him floating beneath the surface,
Yeah.
beneath the darkness.
And the other
The
one,
darkness is a sphere.
We also haven't attacked
Under the
them yet,
water.
so
yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna get that deep. Yeah, we'll say the other one is, you know, kind of heard the, and then, you know, doesn't hear the noise anymore. So, we'll shift, and the water elementals kind of just melt back into the lake. You see some like some steam coming off the surface where they sort of swim away. And moments later, Dimitri comes out of the lake, and he
We would have I think we would have some contested situation. We might be trying to keep them away from
Oh.
the skull.
okay.
I was going for the skull. I didn't know if that matters.
Are you trying to keep it like if Dimitri's going for it?
Yeah,
you're
first of
trying
all, I don't know he's going for it. Second of all, I was literally right there, so I was gonna go for it.
to- so they're both going for it about the same time, depending on your initiative.
Okay. Let's. I mean, he wants the skull,
I know,
right?
and we don't
don't.
want him to keep the skull. So
So we don't want him to trigger
So
it
when
before
he's-
he goes back to Baba Yaga. So we're trying to bring the skull back to Baba Yaga with
Right,
him.
right. He wants the skull to dry off his wife's or his lover's shawl. But he doesn't necessarily want to keep the skull.
Granted,
we're
but we don't know if
So
That-
both things can happen.
right, but
We're
we're
worried
worried that if we do that without Baba Yaga's consent, that it's gonna be our asses.
we're worried if he tries to dry off, if he uses the skull, it's gonna make the skull inert essentially and piss off Baba Yaga. So our thoughts
We
before
think maybe it could happen.
our conversation before
Yeah, that's
this
legit.
was we want to get the skull before he uses it, bring it back to Baba Yaga,
Okay.
and we can bring back her clothing, her wet clothing, and let Baba Yaga determine whether it's okay or not. Even if we have
Well-
to deal with Dimitri.
Let's make a contested
Something say.
dex because it's like speed ish.
Athletics is swimming.
Athletics is swimming.
You have advantage because of rage.
I mean, I have a decent athletic. I'm not gonna roll that with advantage.
If you're still
We're not,
raging,
we're
you have
not,
advantage.
we're not competent. I'm not.
You should have plus though.
Okay. It's like we're talking about swimming. Like you don't really rage swim.
You still have us.
I'm telling you, Adam.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
Have you
be-
seen Michael Phelps?
Wait,
Yeah, I
no,
know, that's what.
Oh, no,
That's
it's
Richard,
okay.
right.
it's a 19 for me.
Oh, an 18 on the die.
Uh-oh.
A
Whoa.
19
But he's a
is a
human.
+1.
Reroll. You think he sucks.
I did not say that. I said he's a normal dude.
Yeah, he's a normal.
Another 18 on the die.
Oh wait. I rolled 14 plus 6 is 20.
And you are
You have a
plus.
+6.
No, it doesn't.
Because I'm trained in athletics.
Okay.
Guidance does that.
No.
All right. So you guys see the Quadrinoid floating down.
No,
Um,
less does.
And,
Wonder
you know, it's pretty deep.
Guidance
You guys are both kind of
helps.
swimming. You catch
You're right.
Dimitri
I'm
out of-
sorry.
You catch Dimitri out of the corner of
I
your
didn't hear
eye.
you. My bad.
And you see, like, when the Quadrinoid starts to, like, kind of settle, the skull floats and hits the ground, and you guys, like, both grab it at the same time. It's hot to the touch. Like, it's
Okay.
like grabbing, not like a hot pan or anything, but, like, it's hot to the touch.
Right.
Grabbing a hot mug of
Yeah.
tea or something, right? And he grabs it and, like, kind of looks at you and pulls.
I
and
look at
then-
him and I point to the clothes. I'm like, go get the clothes. Like,
Mhm.
I got this. You go get that. Like,
Mhm. Okay. So
I'll
he
fuck up with that.
reluctantly lets go, swims over.
Sleep.
You can see underneath,
Swim up with it.
underwater. The
Like in the
Quadrinoid
water.
has
Walk away. Let him drown it.
like a little
Got it.
nest,
Cove?
I guess you could say, down there.
Yeah.
It's like a little nest down there.
Who kills it?
Seen him 50.
Dimitri grabs some of the Elena's clothes and he comes up to the surface and he comes out and you can see him dragging like her clothes. Moments later, Elena emerges from the lake and she walks over to where Dimitri is.
Perfect. While I'm down there, I'm also going to grab my lightning javelin off of his shoulder.
Nice.
And I'm not going to do like a search. I'm going to come up and mention to the group that there's a nest down there because I'm more worried about the skull right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd come up with the skull eventually. Yeah.
Okay. So Dimitri, soaking wet, has the shawl, kind of lays it on a nearby rock, and he says, "Give me the skull. I want to dry her shawl."
And I say, hold on. If you dry this shawl now and Baba Yaga is angry, you won't get to live to be with your wife. Let us take it back and ask her to use it so that we don't incur her wrath.
I am afraid she will not let me use it if I take it back. Please, I just want to dry the shawl and get my love back. That's what you helped me to do. That's why we are here. And Elena says, she says, please do this for us. I thought you were here to help.
Guys, as like a sappy centaur, I'm feeling it right now.
What?
You can even do it. You can even do it. I don't care. I don't even have to do it. But please, dry the shawl here. Bring Elena back to life. I've already upset Baba Yaga.
No.
She's already upset with me.
Can I see this more? Can I see that
Don't
skull?
think that matters.
She is not upset with the town, and, well, more importantly, us. So, no. Is there another way to...
I would not have asked you to help me if you were not going to dry the shawl and save Elena.
Is there another way to dry the clothes?
As we walk, they'll dry.
No, these are things that are magic.
Now,
That is why I needed something like the otherwise I'd build a fucking fire and dry it in front of the fire. I needed the magic of the Baba Yaga's skull to dry her shawl.
Can I just have a look at the skull?
Please.
I hand it to you.
I look at
I
the
almost died in the trees. Elena is dead. She is waiting for me. My love is waiting for me. They have not embraced yet. They have not touched yet. They have not. But they're
They're Normans,
keep
I
looking
get
at
it.
each other, and she's looking at you with pleading eyes.
I'm glad I gave up. I was about to just do it. I passed the grain to them.
I like to look at it.
we're not trying to piss off Baba Yaga.
I mean, I will say that the voice when I used the scorching ray and it's still
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna do
It's still glowing. It's like at
Right,
the
yeah.
top of the
I'm gonna-
So perhaps just using it to dry some clothes will not.
I'm just gonna do our arcana check on it just to see if I can get like a little bit more insight on it. I'm
Okay.
gonna I'm gonna guidance myself with it, and I'm gonna ask Melchizedek a little bit. Have you ever- Hey Mel, I'll say this out loud. Melchizedek, have you ever actually like seen one of these skulls before? And like, can you like help me with these like properties?
Staying close to the skull. Let's see.
7
Trying like.
Plus
I
2,
think more than
it's
looking like he's
8,
gonna give it
9.
after we said.
9,
So I'm staying close to the skull.
9.
Plus Arcana.
Were those adding or is
No,
that
just
total
9.
Okay.
By 9.
You don't hear from Melchizedek
Yeah.
necessarily, but Granny would recognize this as something that is magical.
Yeah, like that's all I got. It's like, oh, it's definitely magical, guys.
Yeah. It does have some properties.
Yeah.
You know, obviously you saw the Vodunoi use it to shoot
Yeah.
Flaming Skull.
Does anybody remember exactly what Baba Yaga said to us?
I can identify it.
Did she just say bring it back?
I think she said bring the fire back. Like, I don't think it was necessarily just the skull. She won't return the fire to the village until the fire is returned to her or something like that.
Give me 10 minutes to identify the skull. I can visually cast Identify.
I'll still hold on to it though.
Okay.
After 10 minutes, ultimately I'm trying to
So,
determine whether.
During this time, Dimitri and Elena are like trying to embrace, but she has this like death coldness to her, and it's really like keeping it. You know, he can't hold on to her for too long. She is like undead.
Stop being a bitch.
She's cold. And he just keeps on pleading his case with you guys. He just wants to dry it now. Let's dry the skull. Let's dry the shawl now.
We're not trying to piss off Bobby Yaga. Give me 10 minutes.
I'm gonna ready an action. If he gets hostile towards Granny, I'm gonna cast a spell.
He saw what you guys did against this very
That's
powerful
stupid.
creature. You know, he's not looking to
I'm just showing the gesture of like,
Sure.
like one false
Oh,
move.
sure.
Yeah.
He gets it. You know.
I relieve him of my cold iron sword. In the meantime,
Oh, okay.
Touche.
Good idea.
So
no, was a good hit punch.
skull emanates an orange glow from its eye sockets. Dim illumination, 30 feet. Requires only half the food and water that you normally need for a creature of that size.
Okay.
The skull, the owner of the skull can withstand extreme temperatures indefinitely and automatically succeeds on all saving throws against extreme heat and cold weather conditions.
Do I sense any sort of charges on it? Like it would be expended. Do I know whether it would be expended if we let him bring his chick back to life?
It is called a cinder skull.
Mhm.
These Baba Yaga skulls. It's called a cinder skull. You can use Scorching Ray on it.
Okay.
Or you can use it to cast Scorching Ray 3 times a day.
Okay.
That recharges. But the skull's magic itself is a permanent staple.
Okay.
That'd be pretty funny if you used all 3 today.
So what do you think? Can he use it without it blowing up?
I believe so. I think we can use it and still take it back to Bobby Yaga fully charged, or at least charged.
But Dimitri, you understand, we're taking the Baba Yaga.
I understand. I just want to use it first.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Communication's key to everything.
I was very clear. You were not clear with
you
me.
want to-
I said, will you help me get the skull? And you said yes, and now you're keeping the skull. You won't let me use it. That's the whole reason we got it.
Oh, we're using it right now.
You need to calm down, because
Calm down.
we're the reason you got this.
I almost got eaten by trees.
Congratulations.
My love is now an undead water spirit.
Half
You,
the
you
park.
didn't get eaten by trees
We just
because we saved you.
rescued her from. We just rescued the skull from the clutches of the Vodyanoi.
Oh, it's just
We are
like,
determining whether or
How can I
not.
calm down?
If you don't, I'm gonna just fucking kill you.
Oh my god, stop. I don't think I've ever heard him say this many words.
They would be reunited in death.
We need to determine whether this is
Fucked up.
usable here, or if using it here is gonna make Baba Yaga
And
worse.
what have your magics told you?
It seems to be okay. I will use it to dry her clothes.
Please
I'll
take
use
me out
another
the shawl. He has
Oh.
it laid out on her.
I want to ready an action
Hmm?
to.
Be a dick.
No, well, I.
That's a free action.
Perfectly prepared.
that is.
Nim.
I want to. I
be
want
mid.
the wife. If the
Oh god, he
wife
wants the cockatiel.
becomes hostile,
She could be.
Oh, one,
some sort of
one per
hostile.
line.
if the wife becomes hostile in any form once this is done, I'm stabbing her. Like,
Good call.
Read it.
Assuming I just basically
Pretty
cast Scorching Ray on the clothes.
You don't even have to use Scorching Ray per se. You just hold this glowing skull
Yeah.
near the shawl, and you see the water start to evaporate, and the shawl start to just dry out and firm up the way you would see something drying out
Okay.
in the sun. The shawl dries, and Elena says, "Thank you so much, little goblin man."
You're welcome, but your husband pissed off
I deem
Baba
that
Yaga.
hostile.
She says, "Come to me, my love."
No.
And to me,
Oh, him.
Yeah, like Dimitri's gonna be pissed.
She and Dimitri.
So she's alive, but
She and Dimitri finally embrace. And they start to slip below the surface of the water in this embrace.
Wait, what?
And in the air, you hear both of them say, "And now we will be together forever." And they just continue to like slowly slide beneath the surface of the water. Before
the skull's not. The skull didn't lose its fire or anything, seemingly.
No.
Okay.
before going under, Elena says to his aunt, who is holding the skull, "If you put the skull on the ground, it will grow roses. And if you brew a tea from those petals and return that tea to Baba Yaga, she will thank you. You will gain her favor."
Insight.
And she says, "Thank you all again for your kindness and bravery."
Could be.
And before they just slowly sink beneath the surface of the water, circularly reduce the compass.
17 insight to see if she's
I maybe
telling the
misunderstood.
truth.
I misunderstood
Give
the
you guys like a
purpose.
tip.
Misunderstood the purpose of the drawing. I thought that made her not a
Alive.
creature anymore. And then instead,
There's something
she
we
was,
just didn't understand about this.
and then
account.
instead she was still a creature, and she pulled Dimitri into the lake.
No, they didn't. She didn't pull her. They embraced. They like hugged, and they slowly just went.
It's like he might have fell in love with a unseelie.
She
Spirit,
is a something called a Rusala. Rusalka. I keep on inverting that.
She's a siren.
Interesting.
Rock
Okay.
Rusalka.
right, Sash.
Basically, when she embraces somebody, she and reduces them to 0 hit points. They become like her, like a thrall.
Sure wasn't.
There was no winning this situation. I mean,
Anything of
we did the good
Dimitri's
thing.
that we can
Everybody
grab?
got what they wanted. You guys got the skull. Dimitri got his love. She got her love.
And you died.
Vodyanoi dead.
The town's not gonna be happy because we didn't save Dimitri. Is there something of Dimitri's that I could like kind of grab off of him before
I'll take her
he goes
clothes.
under?
I mean, we can just tell the truth.
Take her
I mean,
clothes.
he's out in the middle of the lake.
We can just tell the truth that Dimitri's with his love. They
Yeah.
elope.
We couldn't say that Dimitri ran away to escape the wrath of Baba Yaga.
We could say Dimitri's a werewolf, and we had to kill
can
him.
just tell the truth and just say he went away with his love.
We're gonna need to persuade them.
I'm gonna persuade people to not
Not
me
people aren't
over.
gonna believe us.
Don't trust me.
They're gonna think we killed. They're gonna think the worst of us. I believe.
Well, I don't really care what the townspeople think. What about, should we make this tea for Baba Yaga? That's what I'm more concerned about.
Sounded like she was being serious about it, so I think.
I mean, it's not going to hurt anybody to make the tea.
Unless when we put the skull on the ground, it breaks the skull.
I don't think it's that fragile considering
I chose Granny in this.
it was underwater.
Yeah, I'll try to make the tea. So we gotta put the skull on the ground.
We'll
But-
agree. We'll agree to make it.
So I go come gather everyone in
Fuck
a
no.
circle.
I'm
In a
standing back.
circle. Around.
Way back.
Alright, fuck you, Nim.
Hizan and Granny dropping that bomb.
Yeah.
I like no, because I want to make sure nobody an owl comes down and scoop it. Like I want to make sure it's well guarded.
Yeah, well, if Dan is out at the corner, it'll scoop him.
Yeah, I will see the owl before.
But,
He's always watching out for the owl.
but anyway, and then we'll put it on the ground,
Perception checks.
and I'll wait for the rose.
Okay, you set the skull down on the ground, kind of like where, like in the bank of the lake, or
Yeah.
Right here.
and after just a few moments, you see these blue roses grow up, like through the jaw and eye sockets, and even around the skull itself.
And I'll wait for them to make a tea.
Didn't she say red?
Okay,
She
said
red petals.
rose.
Sorry.
so you pluck the leaves,
Yeah.
boil some water, make some tea.
Yeah, I get my cast iron skillet. I get some water. I pull.
Should you brew that now or closer to Yaga's?
I'll just keep on holding and make them hot.
True.
Yes.
Does it seem like the tea will Because how far are we from Baba Yaga's?
Couple.
You know? It took us a day,
Yeah, I thought it took us.
Yeah.
approximately.
Oh, also, I don't have a mug to put it in either. I just thought of.
Handful of
I mean,
tea.
like all this was a
Leave it in the
bad.
skull. Yeah, just leave it in the skull.
I don't have a pot. I have a cast iron skillet.
You don't have a kettle?
Let's not brew it until we're at
I mean, somebody has, you guys heat up water.
I have a
Think for
potion bottle.
cookware or something. I just assume.
Yeah, you have an empty potion bottle.
All right. I'll
Like any kind
okay.
of camping kit.
Okay, sure.
Something to hold.
All right. Yeah, and then I'll just cast prestidigitation and let it brew as we walk.
Okay.
Oh, I like the magic grenade. It's with the skull.
I just
Roll
imagine
the
now.
skull under the-
I got it in the water skip. Oh, cool.
Well, no, he's keeping it brewed, so it's in the kettle. But I'm just thinking too.
Pick your-
I'm just thinking, all of a sudden we hear something in the woods, so we all just get down the grass, and then all of a sudden the pot just starts.
tea kettle.
It's like
fuck.
fuck.
I'm a little teapot. You're in stout. But anyway, yeah, the freaking grenade, like holding the skull.
All right. So where are you guys headed?
Back to Baba Yaga's.
Straight to
Beyond.
Baba Yaga's. Yep.
All right. Do you know where it is?
Survival, not
I
me.
believe so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can
Because
get
the
my
way
way
you
back.
got here was going down the river.
I got fucking lost.
And then Dimitri led you, like going backwards. You went like from the lake, came down the river. You found Dimitri out in the middle of the woods, and you found Dimitri from the footsteps that led from Baba Yaga's
I was,
back to
I was,
Dimitri.
I was keeping
But those are
track.
gone.
I was keeping track. I got my survival check was 17 and 8. 25?
25. Okay. All right. Okay.
I was
So yeah,
trying
you
to
guys
keep track.
basically retrace your steps, and Hizan is able to remember that tree, that crook on the big oak or something, and you know,
How
a little
is that
stream
tree?
or whatever.
Let's go around this grove because that's where the bad tree was.
And
Bad
you
tree, bad
see-
tree.
Not really bad tree, more like gullible tree.
The Whomping Willow.
You see the hut. It is currently sitting on the ground,
Meow.
and there's no visible door to you. Surrounded with the fence.
What is the word?
Yeah, what was the prayer that they did? But they said we didn't really have to say the prayer.
No, not the. There was the words he spoke at the. It was hut hut hut. Turn your face to me.
Turn your butt to me.
That's how you get it back.
We got the skull.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, we could just
Yeah,
just
I
call
can
the
down
press
it
and
out.
call
Let
it
me,
a
see,
day.
let me see if I wrote it down.
I did not.
I got speed for you, Baba Yaga.
Hold on, let me jog my memory.
We're all outside the house.
You're gonna watch the YouTube.
Yeah.
Try to find that.
I'm Baba
Was
Yaga.
it 2 sessions ago?
Should we
So,
put
yeah.
the skull on the fence?
Oh, I think with your hand there.
Yeah, if it was without her permission,
I think she should put it on there.
or she tells us to, whatever. I don't care.
Well, we're close to the village. We can always, if we can't remember it, we can always grab a villager.
Try and get her. Unless there's anybody remembers, I'm just gonna try and get her attention.
Unless all the villagers are dead.
Froze to death.
I'm just gonna go. Excuse me, Baba Yaga. Got your skull, and I made some tea for you.
That's not gonna help.
We're back with your skull.
Yeah, let's go get somebody who knows the ritual. I don't have a ritual.
Nothing.
Let's go find our guide. He knew it.
We'll
He
need.
was there anyway.
We'll probably need to persuade them because we are not bringing back Dimitri.
Yeah, but we are
Do
bringing
they
back
want
the skull.
fire or not?
Yeah, I was like, we want
Our
to fight
guide-
Dimitri
our guide
or
They,
Our
are-
guide trusts us.
they,
He'll be
they
fine.
wanted us to they wanted us to save Dimitri.
that's a
That
bummer.
is something we will need to deal with.
We'll
We
cross
did
that bridge
save
when we get
Dimitri.
We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
We'll
Let's do
get
it.
going.
Yeah, we'll that bridge when we get there.
We saved him from the
Build that.
tree and the Vodunoi.
But they may not.
Like, I'm sure if they whisper his name over the lake, he'll come back and say hi.
We saved him twice. That's twice the amount of saving he was.
I mean, if the Rusalka is actually trying to, keep things under wraps, she's going to appease the villagers, not tell them to get fucked. Like,
Someone else can try and persuade that, not me.
It's
we're more
good.
great in persuasion. He's got this. He's just going to tell the truth.
It's
That's
another
going
2
to work.
hours or so when you guys find your way back to the village.
Not everyone believes.
It's cold. The air is still chilly, and the people look hungry and tired. A couple of them see you coming and grab the people who you've been dealing with.
I am gonna
Where
hide the
the-
skull.
What this happened? Did you save Dimitri? Did you please Baba Yaga? What happened?
We
Do I got this, or are you guys gonna cut me off?
One of you two guys.
Yeah, we're almost there. We just need help to talk to Baba Yaga.
Okay. Did you not already talk to her?
So you see, I'm a little bit older. My memory's not as good as it used to be. So
What about him or the rabbit?
they've been hitting the head about the past couple of days.
My eye starts fluttering.
His eye pops out.
So like, would you get the cold to the house or the spell?
So you got this
What happened
dog.
with that rabbit?
Yeah.
For Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's not like a completely
So
unheard of thing, it's fairly
Dimitri
common.
is with his love right now.
At the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Elaine.
Yeah.
We did what Dimitri wanted.
He seems a lot more happier now.
Suppose he is, but
Lot less
Dimitri and
oxygen.
Elena were not supposed to be together.
Well,
Nobody.
That was never in the rules.
We were not told that.
We were supposed to save him from the Vojanoi.
Did not know
boy.
Elena was involved with this until you just mentioned her name.
yeah. We
She was promised to be married to someone from Artine Village. That's why everyone knew that she loved Dimitri and Dimitri loved her, but they kept their love hidden.
We're not
Wow.
part of everyone.
Well, that was public.
We're kind of nowhere.
Everyone except
Where are they
us.
now?
The bottom of the lake.
They died.
No, like they hugged and then they kind of became water.
They became water.
Yeah, they kind of became water.
Like
They lived happily ever after, underwater.
I didn't think they became water. I
they
thought
thanked us the whole time.
Which lake?
The one where the Vodinoi used
well,
to be.
he's not there anymore.
Water spirit?
Yeah, oh yeah, we killed him.
Farmer Water Spirit.
Jesus Christ.
One of the water spirits.
The water spirit formerly
How
known as
did,
Vojanoi.
how did Dimitri and Elena get to the bottom of the lake?
Because Elena,
They didn't seem to go there. They kind of like disappeared.
they kind of morphed into the water.
Am I
They hugged it out.
I thought they just came.
Yes. We need to ask the Baba Yaga.
Yeah, come with us.
Yeah, come with us.
Definitely need your help too.
Okay.
And what is
Let's
it?
go.
It's the same
Sonic
dude.
Dole.
Stalin, yeah.
Gary. No.
Stalin.
I think it was Stalin.
Christine.
Sonic.
Christine.
Christine.
Oh, she's the first person? Where's Sonic? Yeah.
Do you want Sonic?
He was our guy before.
Okay. Doesn't get Sonic.
Now we have to repeat everything we just said.
You're very
Yes,
kind as well.
You catch up Sonic, and you guys head back to Baba Yaga's hut.
We know Sonic can get us in there.
Everyone writing this shit down.
Yeah, we.
Doesn't, we're not,
We're gonna visit our whole bunch
never
later.
gonna go. Yeah.
I'm planning on trying to be nice.
Sonic walks up. Hey. Well,
Myself.
Do you know the phrase?
Incantation.
hut, hut. Turn thy back to the forest and your door to us. And the hut pops up on its big old chicken legs, rotates clumsily, and then plops back down with the front door facing you and the gates to
The forest.
And you're back to us.
No, and your door to
Your
us.
door.
Oh, and your door.
Turn thy back to the forest and your door to us.
Thy forest.
Turn thy back to the forest.
Thy.
Your door to us.
And door.
This is worse than the goodbye thing.
Got it.
Alright. Gates open. Door opens. See a
Cat.
cat. Poke its head out.
Sorry for the meow. I realized that was appropriation. Racial appropriation.
Oh, Bob Yaga's gonna want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna also want to taste it.
Is it Blue Rose tea?
Of course.
Ooh.
That's our favorite.
Alright. She kind of turns and disappears into the depths of the hut.
Okay.
You coming in the door?
I guess I can come in this time.
Okay.
I respect your autonomy. As the cat goes away.
It kind of does that cat thing where its ass is, fully, anus is fully exposed to you. Tail up in the air.
I kept
Lemur hasn't been in here before, and to remind everybody else, very cluttered room with several rooms that branch off the main one, and a back room where you do see Baba Yaga. Also, many different strings and strands and yarns strung everywhere. Kind of dusty and different colored lanterns lighting up Baba Yaga's hut. And when you guys come in, you see the cat kind of say something to her, and she looks in this water, and she kind of slaps at the surface of the water, and she comes over towards you, and she says,
It's school.
"Ah, good to me. Just
Specialty.
And I made your tea. Blue rose tea.
It's your specialty.
fucking guy.
that goblin tea never shuts up."
He has never been this talkative before.
Did he drink some of the tea?
There was something in the water.
Maybe.
Nah, he didn't drink any of the tea. I wanted to drink it with you.
She takes it and somewhere from one of the folds of her dress, she pours it into this like stone flat bottom.
Just pull everything out of her tits.
She turns the empty kettle to you.
Give one.
And she goes over and
Now you got a
sets it
kettle.
on a table.
Oh, it's getting out of the kettle.
She says, "Thank you for the tea. It is rare that I get to brew a cup of blue rose tea. For returning the skull and brewing the tea, for your honesty, I grant you a boon.
Oh,
At some point in the future, you may seek me out and ask me one single question, which I will answer truthfully."
What is the meaning of life?
23.
Couldn't remember the number.
42.
42.
Yeah.
As always.
Just a little bit off. She clicks her, steel fingernails to get iron fingernails together, and she says, "Our business here is done."
Will you return the fire to the village?
Fuck, that was our one question.
God damn it. Soiled it.
That's not how that works.
That was the setup.
That was literally.
Yeah. I answer one question truthfully. Well, the original thing you mentioned, the fire. Did we get that back? Yes.
You may leave.
Bye.
I think one of my omen rolls, I'm gonna be drawn to one of the threads that's related to myself.
Hmm.
So it's just gonna direct me. My eyes will go black, and it just directs me. I just put my fingers on it. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna touch it.
I want to run. I want to run so hard.
Roll a d20.
Oh boy.
18? No. 18? Is it an 18 or a 10? That's a 10. Okay. It's a weird fucking number. Yeah. It's a 10.
Really just asking for that roll to see if you were going to look past or future.
Right now.
Right in the middle. So present.
You see yourself.
Holding the string.
I view of yourself.
Seconds before grabbing the string.
Technically, that's past. 1 through 10.
Yeah, seconds before grabbing the string. He sees himself.
When you touch the string, Baba Yaga sees you and notices you, but does not stop you. You see a figure striding through the glade, the Winsara glade, grove rather, grove that you grew up in. He is a gray-skinned elf. He is wielding a black sword and cutting down people effortlessly. There's a band of people with him, also massacring. There, you see many of the people that you grew up around, many of the people who raised you, firing off spells, taking out some of the invaders, but ultimately they are overpowered. And you actually see what you missed when
Gale.
when Gale teleported you away. You get to see the burning of Winsara.
Gale specifically. How does he seem to be participating in it? Do I see him at all?
Yes. You see him get cut down, but apparently not dead.
Okay.
And you see one of the larger invaders come over with like a big maul and bring that maul down upon him. But as soon as he does, it just hits his robes and there's nothing there on the ground.
Straight over.
Similar visual there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But there's fire and bodies.
Man, go with that.
Oh, that was. I apologize.
You hear in your mind, she says, I'll give you that one, but that it's dangerous for people who do not know what they're doing to block these strings.
I tried. I didn't try to block.
I did not ask you a question.
Granted. Keep walking.
Did we talk telepathically? Did we just share that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
it was all
okay.
mine and mine.
I think I'm speaking out loud. Even though I'm saying it
Okay.
in my mind,
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
I'm still
yeah.
speaking it out loud. So, because I'm not cued in on telepathic
That's
communication.
weird.
I'm also not familiar with telepathic communication.
Sure.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna verbalize what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Ultimately.
Yeah, she didn't want to hear anything back.
Okay.
Get him out of here.
Okay. She turns around, you can kind of hear her starting to hum and rooting around her kitchen and, going back to whatever she was doing. When you guys leave, and you leave through the gate closes behind you. And you turn around and the fence itself is not there. And the hut is up on its legs and it starts to just walk into the forest.
Cool.
Badass.
She called the strings of fate. She was talking threads of fate.
I think threads.
She said pluck the threads, yeah.
What was that about? What were you saying to her?
And your eyes went dark.
Yeah. I normally have. They're dark brown. Have you looked at my eyes recently?
Deeply.
Yeah, she's got threads of fate, and they're tied to different people. I was drawn to the one which was mine, and it showed me the attack on my grove shortly before I was teleported away. It showed me what happened to my family, essentially. The only family I knew growing up.
No, that must be rough for you, bud. I'm so sorry.
It was tough, but it's
Do you need a hug?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you gain on any insight on what happened to your teacher?
He survived. Barely. He was in the fight, so there was no reason for me to doubt him. But he survived by teleporting out at the last minute when things seemed to already have been lost.
Well, maybe we can go and find him for you.
Possible.
Sounds like a coward.
To some, or realist to others.
Says the fucking fleet-footed bunny who runs out of combat.
I have ran into combat in I think almost every scenario.
Listen, walking into the ogre's club does not count.
I jumped on like 6 or 7 enemies. I don't know what you're on about.
You only jumped off my back 3 times.
Anyway,
You need to jump off your back to jump
You
on
look a
them.
little hurt.
I could use a rest.
Do you want a hug?
I'll use a few days break.
Sure.
Give you a
We have to
hug.
go back to the village.
Yeah, Stonic leads you guys back to the village. He is
Oh,
like,
he's antsy, I'm sure. Yeah.
yeah. He's like walking quickly and
Yeah.
Oh,
thanking
Do we want to retcon anything really fast, because there was the whole thing with Stonic, or the woman asking about Dimitri.
Catherine.
Did they wanted to ask about the thing that went in the water?
The other lady?
Yeah.
Oh, we were supposed to ask Baba Yaga about that, you mean?
Yeah.
Did Stanek want to ask her about the Rusalka?
That's it.
So I missed that one myself.
I remember it.
I could have sworn.
They can go to the lake.
I don't like. I told you guys what a Rusalka was to give you some like explanation.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if
then-
the villagers know.
I think-
No. But you said that the villagers wanted to ask Baba Yaga about Dimitri and this woman going into the water.
Yeah,
You just said
Yeah,
that.
you
Like,
did.
Yeah,
it-
like when,
we were-
I mean, I'm just trying to remember
when
what
you were
it was.
speaking for the woman before we asked her to get Stanek, we told her that Dimitri basically disappeared into the water after hugging that chick. And she was like, "Oh, we need to talk to Baba Yaga about this." Like that was what you said.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
Oh, I
so
see.
if you were to
Okay.
ask, Baba Yaga would explain
But that's not
what
a
a
food.
Rusalka is.
okay.
So
Understood.
we'll say that piece of the
And then how would how
Okay.
would they feel about that happening? Like,
somber.
okay,
You know,
Okay.
it's so.
Baba Yaga.
Let's say you guys get
so-
back to
Yeah.
the village,
Yeah.
and start discussing all this stuff. The villagers, by the way, you know, it's bittersweet, right? Like Dimitri and Elena are gone.
Bonfire.
Yeah.
They are happy that the fires have restored, and immediately people start lighting up fires, lanterns, big bonfire. There's a lot of singing and dancing and drinking in the middle of the village as this, you know,
Yeah,
fires,
Dimitri's
they've been
gone.
gone, you know, have been gone for.
Over here is a lot
Wow.
of death yells from the chickens being cut.
Yeah,
Cows
right.
being slaughtered.
Make an effigy of Dimitri
Yeah.
and throw it onto the fire.
Hot food again.
Meat back on the menu, boys.
Burning man.
Oh.
Or burning woman for this one.
People up to.
So yeah, in the different conversations that happen, because they're going to invite you guys to stay and drink and eat cooked food. Yeah, Elena was promised to be married to somebody else, but she kind of had a mind of her own. And when shit started to go down in the village, she would leave from time to time. People weren't sure if that was her visiting the person who she was going to marry, visiting with that family, or you know, something else. Dimitri was always kind of a sort of simple, like a logger,
Yeah, we got
you
that.
know. Yeah,
Very simple.
kind of. But they knew they loved each other. She was promised to somebody else. So they're, you know, it's poetic that they're together now. But sad that they're both gone from, you know, the world.
They're happy.
So wait,
They
they're
did
like
what they wanted to do.
they're gone from the world, like they killed themselves in the lake, or they became lake creatures.
They're like water spirits now.
That's pretty cool. We can talk to them now.
He's not.
We can go back to the lake. I
You
love
are
talking.
you are really good at talking to water spirits.
Maybe.
He's
Yes, that's how new what young are created.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
Elena's now the body annoying.
The wife.
Dimitri's the wife.
It's a circle of life.
Someone else is like, I need my love back.
They mentioned having an oracle here.
It is not here. It is in
It's never here.
Delphis nearby.
It's in the lake.
Yes, in the lake.
It's actually where the trees are.
Your oracle is in another
It's
lake.
in Karif,
Okay.
deeper in the Margrave.
Yeah, this isn't where we were supposed to go anyway, right? We were supposed to go deeper.
We're
This
Oh,
was
this
well,
was
we're trying. This is,
Side quest.
we need to be near Trade Moon, which we are close to.
side quest complete. Oh,
So-
the other thing I wanted to talk just in case. I know I said when I was coming up from the water, I was going to tell the group there was like a nest in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
True.
Yeah, we
I don't-
Was there any loot in there?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We didn't follow up. We just said we got the skull.
Womp
Let's get out of here.
You came back up and we all,
False opportunity.
God damn it!
yeah, we all just left.
All right.
Unless we
How
want
long
to
can you
try
hold your
and-
breath? You can go back.
Unless we want to try and
No, that's fine. We forgot.
Is
Well, you
there,
didn't forget.
is there like a
Yeah, I'm
healer
Thinking about it right now.
nearby?
nobody pursued it.
In this, is there like a healer in this town?
Not like a cleric.
Well, like somebody that
Just behind you.
no, like it's like
Sorry, you learned
bowl
that.
of like incense.
Not any good ones.
No,
Not gonna find that kind
None
of
that knows who they are.
here.
Right.
it's fine.
Not a first place here.
This is like
I mean, if we're going that
deep
way,
in an
we can go
ancient
Yeah.
wood, you know.
Well, they might have
way
like
out of the way.
incense still, but never mind. Yeah, okay, that's
Probably
fine.
not 50 gold pieces worth.
That's fine.
If if we're
the
passing
backwoods,
near
they
that
have
river on our
incense
way
store,
deeper
never
into the
incense store.
Margrave, we can stop by.
Are you going deeper into the Margrave or
On a-
leaving the Margrave?
On our way to the
Or-
trades move.
I mean, you can go back to the lake if you want to. You can go to the Oracle if you want to. You can start to get the trades.
This is
if you want
D&D.
to.
We can do whatever the
I
fuck
don't
we
know.
want.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's quick travel back
All
to
these
the
things
lake.
are. You guys are asking me if, like, you know, you can do these. Yeah. You know.
Okay.
We'll work our way back to the lake before going down the trade move.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sidetrack with the Oracle. If she was in the town, I'd talk to her, but.
Okay.
So we're aiming to go back to this.
Yeah, we survived. We didn't meet the Oracle, right?
No, that was for me.
Okay. Okay.
7,
My
7
father's
8,
lover.
so that's gonna be.
Your father.
Yeah, 15.
I got a 19. If that helps.
Okay. It does.
Try to find his love.
Um.
Her father.
So yeah, you guys basically follow your
Falls around one of the
path back to the river. You kind of know a little bit of the lay of the land at this point.
If any villagers are like still like super concerned about Dimitri, I would bring like 1 or 2 villagers. Like this is
If you guys tell everybody that you're going back to the lake, they're gonna, we'll say a couple go back there.
yeah, just so
Okay.
they know.
Hey, Dimitri, Elena.
At this point, we're gonna say it's late in the day because you guys have been
Yeah.
there, back,
And
back,
then
back.
return.
Oh, I figured we were staying in the
Yeah,
town for.
we did the whole
8 hours.
celebration party overnight there. I think. So I think we did the 8 hours.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
were doing an 8-hour in the town.
Okay.
Sorry, that was
And
maybe
then-
never said directly.
Right.
but
Okay, so then do that.
Morning
Yeah.
after. Then we
Okay.
wake up
So
and
next, so you guys are doing an 8-hour
We're doing a long rest or
recharge.
Eight
a
hours.
recovery.
Okay.
I think we're just doing a recovery.
You guys are sort of heroes of the town. If you wanted to, you certainly had a place to stay and meals to eat if you want to stay for 3 days.
If we wanted to do the 3 days, then would need to.
You're also
We already burned it day, so we should probably do a 3-day.
Yeah.
trying to track down somebody.
Okay,
Sure,
Um,
yeah,
I don't
full
know how
rest it
much
is.
time is of the essence to you guys.
Absolutely not at
Did
all.
we have a?
What is time?
This will be our second long rest. Because then we have one more, and then we'll get exhaustion. So.
It's been since you left Blood. There was 3 days travel. When you got to the Margrave, you went right to the village. That's when the demon dogs or whatever you guys
Yeah.
fought, and then you had a rest after rescuing Dimitri.
correct. Yeah, we did Baba Yaga, Dimitri fight, and
This has
then
been
the 8
a
hour.
long.
This will be our second one. Long rest.
Either way.
So this will be your third 8-hour. This will actually be your fourth 8-hour rest.
Yeah, we should 3 days.
That's why we should 3 days.
Yeah. Stay in the
So you're going
town.
to take a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, we're gonna 3-day rest here. We'll take the.
And then after,
Okay. So in those 3 days, though, you guys can go to the lake and
Okay.
Oh,
you
okay.
guys can go to the lake as
Just
well.
like see and yeah.
Okay.
recreational kayaking, you know.
For the villagers' part, when they, it's only a handful of people who are close to Dimitri, and Elena, and they sort of leave some mementos. Some are flowers, sort of a little tribute to the new water spirits of this lake. Some are little baubles that maybe Elena had in her room, some kind of cheap jewelry or something.
Fucking Dwarfcraft. Sorry.
And over the next 3 days, we'll say 2 of those days, people go out there and kind of pay their respects to Lake and Elena.
No, you can just talk to it.
Can we go swimming into the nest?
Yeah, it's going to take some effort. You got to swim 20 feet down in this. You don't have the water breathing anymore.
Yeah, the moose, he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't help at all.
He's
They're-
the best.
yeah, like I don't either
He's
actually.
our
I'll help when you get to the shore, but I'm not going in that water.
I can
I'll
attest.
hold your axe while you're going down.
Okay. You can hold my axe.
Well, the axe actually might get
It's
him
only
down
about
quicker.
twice your height.
I'll throw a rope And then if there's something big, I'll help try and pull it from shore. But
Okay.
I can,
I'll also assist with that too.
Yeah.
'cause
All right. So I'm
Not having a swim speed, I'm
basically trot in, like, so, you know, I walk along the bottom, you know, like, yeah.
Volunoid loot. One thing that you come up with. So first of all, a lot of the stuff that's down there is waterlogged and useless. The things that are in good shape have some kind of magic. One of those things is a lens that's attached to like a long handle. It's carved. It's nice. It's painted. It's wooden, and the lens is a almost like a magnifying glass kind of lens.
Okay.
Right? And it's slightly like tinted.
So like a magnifying glass on a stick.
Yeah, kind of like this is the shape.
It's like a bicycle.
That's the basic.
Oh, okay.
it's one of those
It's not
fancy
big.
people in
Like a
monocles.
Monocle.
Kind of, yeah, like if be like this.
Like a jeweler's glass.
I like that. Yeah. Although a jeweler's glass, I like that.
Very thin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Almost close. But yeah. Okay.
This is shaped like a P.
Gotcha.
It radiates magic. Are you identifying things?
Yeah,
Or
I would
stuff?
I would take the time afterwards to
Okay.
identify everything.
So it is a gem of seeing. 120 feet true sight.
Maybe just see what treasure really looks like.
Isn't that only for like 10 minutes a day or
That's what
something
I
like that?
look at.
I've only seen one of these once.
So it lasts for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and it has 3 charges.
3 charges,
It
okay.
regains 1d3 charges at dawn.
That's pretty
That's
pretty
fine.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's pretty cool.
Now
Oh
it
yeah?
features
Get out your
darkness.
D3, motherfucker.
There you go. D6.
No.
One and two.
No.
I'll cut it in
3
half.
and 4.
I'm cut in half.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Mobius dice.
Yeah.
I see it.
Don't see how many charges it has.
One.
Currently has 1 charge.
It's been sitting down there all day, or like for the last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One charge.
No, got the card.
Yeah, who knows?
Okay.
So that's one thing that comes
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You bring up a quiver of crossbow bolts. All of them are rotted except for one. It is a crossbow bolt of slaying. And it's whatever. Slay, but you know what I mean. It is crafted for Eldritch.
Bolt of slaying.
Mm-hmm.
We know they're ones per use. Bolts.
It's only one bolt. Well, I mean, no,
Better make
it's a
it
magical
count.
bolt. It's a magical bolt. Like, can you not pull it out and use it again? No.
Now all the ammo is pretty much
The magic
One and done.
is expended.
one and done.
Yeah.
267 silver pieces. They're tarnished, but
I've prestidigitation
money.
each one.
Each every.
You did a good job with that half the other day.
A handful of tarnished silver jewelry. It's probably not worth too much, and most of it's not even silver.
Everyone gets 44 silver and 5 copper. I'm tired of knots. We'll be like 4 sessions later. Oh, we never split that money.
You don't get copper from silver.
Well, I have copper. I'll
Oh, you're gonna exchange it?
Exchange rates.
What was the number again?
And
44 silver, 5 copper.
and a cloak.
Oh.
Identifies.
The cloak is blue. It has like nice little sort of like light blue swishes coming down it, in like a pattern, trimmed in gray. So it's like a blue-gray cloak. It's a cloak of billowing.
That's cool.
You can have it.
As a bonus action, the cloak billows as if a nice gentle breeze blows it around.
This is so cool. But I think Nim should have it because wouldn't it be
I
cool?
already got a cloak,
You definitely gotta drop the smaller helmet.
and I'm not
It's pointing
taking
out
my
to-
cloak off for
Well,
that.
It's a helmet that's like smolders on as a bonus action. It's like part of the same set.
Okay, nifty.
Granny's gonna get it.
That's what's down
Yeah,
there.
if you want it.
That's what you know he had.
Because it'd be cool to see you like hop around and then like you're like a
I think we give it to you actually, and we tie it around
Oh,
your
it's like-
waist,
like
so
that.
it just looks like you're putting gas out all the time.
Now, when you say waist, which waist?
But yeah, this waist, like,
well, I mean, the horse
waist,
The
yeah, the horse
waist, that's
waist.
what I'm saying. That's
The horse waist, the horse waist, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's more like an apron at that point.
Horse waste. That's called manure.
I fucking
In
hate
case shit
it.
happens.
Puns have been so fucking annoying today.
today.
I contributed.
No, like today specifically, like there's been so many dad puns like today.
They're called dad jokes. Thank you very much.
He's
Yeah,
Not dad
He's
puns.
actually right this time.
You're welcome.
I mean, there's dad jokes, and then there's also like puns. These are more puns.
When
So
I mean,
that would be a joke. Whatever you were about to say, that would have been a joke.
Okay. When does
What
a
is-
dad joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
that's a fun, which is a dad joke.
When it's apparent.
Oh, I had a good. That was decent though. I had a nice little spelling thing going on.
Yeah,
Nice one, Zach.
Yeah.
That one.
Hey.
that's a level up.
Cool. I guess we'll pass the Eladrin bolt to the
Are you guys really making me wear the cloak of billowing?
I mean, I don't
No,
know.
Granny is.
Yeah.
Okay. I just felt it would be awesome if she like billowed her cloak and then cast Eldritch Blast.
So, who's holding on to the Gem of Seeing?
uh,
That's a question mark.
I
Because
don't know.
True Sight will see through
you
magical
guys
darkness.
already have magic.
Yeah, we don't-
Seeing.
We don't need that.
He's on, I guess.
Well,
I've got good.
maybe you for healing purposes.
Yeah.
It'll
True
what?
sight
Give me
for
true
healing
sight?
purpose?
Because if he's in darkness or something like that, he's making the field.
So someone
pitch
dropped
black.
in the darkness. That's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You'll be able to see into it, so that way.
That makes a lot of sense.
You can
Either
pick 'em
that
up.
or our main melee damage dealer.
Yeah, or you, yeah.
What, you want me to hold it in one hand?
Yeah,
while
that's
swinging
true.
it with my axe? I can't do that.
Oh,
Well, you can
I think
just kind of
trigger-
like.
I think you activate it. It gives
Oh,
you
does it
trigger
magically
sight.
attach to my eye at that
Well,
point?
no, you can.
It's a monocle now.
I think that's how it works.
You can just kind of hold it. You know,
It's
you
a
like.
kind of seeing. I don't think you have to sit there and hold it for the 10 minutes. I
No.
think you trigger it and it gives you true seeing. I would double check the mechanics.
I mean, I'm sure mechanically it doesn't say that at all.
I can hold
What do you
it. I can
think?
hold the gem.
It doesn't. Once you activate it for the next 10 minutes, if you look through its lens, you can see.
No, you
You
have to look
look
through
through
it.
its lens. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not holding it and have true sight. You're looking through it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you need to use a hand. That's what we were.
So that-
coming
Unless
to.
There were
unless you
things,
just kind of like
holding it,
fashion
but
it to
also
your head.
attacking. Like,
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. You tie it to one of your horns, and it just dangles down.
I don't have horns. This is a bit.
Antlers. Antlers.
It's not
Not
your
more.
Antlers, yes.
Wait.
Antlers.
He is
You
horns.
are correct.
Don't hate,
helmet.
don't hate the character. Hate the hate the PC. Like
You did learn.
We do.
I will hold the gem. I can already see dark vision, but
Yes, horns
true
and antlers.
sight will help.
Yeah, he's got horns and antlers. That's true. He's got horns on his helmet and antlers. on his
anyway, it
head.
would not be a good idea for me to hold it because I can't use my
I'll
axe.
hold on to it.
But I'm holding.
Okay.
He doesn't have antlers because he's female.
Yeah.
Can confirm. For once, it wasn't there.
I just don't want to make my whole party depressed. I put a sheet that.
Actually, female reindeer do have horns.
Female what?
Reindeer.
What about
Reindeer.
boobs?
We're talking about
Oh,
it.
okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, female moose. I don't think they do, but I could be wrong.
Female moose? Probably not.
They just want the comment because the play isn't there.
Okay,
So
so
we loot, we pull it up. He's got the gem.
Yeah.
Granny's
Let
got
me write
the
that.
Granny's got the cloak.
Do I have to tune to it?
And Nim's got the crossbow bolt.
I think it's a common.
Okay.
I'm the only one using a crossbow.
Yeah.
So, well, hand crossbow, but dagger arrows.
Oh, I didn't say hand crossbow bolt.
You got to snap it in half. Now you have
It
two.
requires attunement.
Oh shit!
The cloak ability. Do you
Yeah.
have anything else?
The
attuned?
gem of seeing.
No, I'm talking about the cloak ability.
The cloak of
No.
billing does not require it.
I doubt.
It
No,
doesn't.
that's common.
And
It's a
you know,
bonus action that really doesn't do anything.
It is a
no.
It makes me look cool, okay?
It's a mythic item.
It does. It does make you.
One of a kind mythic item, actually.
If you want to impress some like random villager, which we know you love to do,
Yeah.
absolutely do that.
Oh, I can just make farting noises with my minor illusion and press
The station.
Oh my
Add a
god!
little stank to it.
Let one rip.
and then I have to click a
All
bullet.
he's missing is druid craft, and he can make a flower rise from the gas.
I'm so angry I didn't take a.
That's alright. Take your level 8 feet and druid, and just take druid class. You learn one cantrip from the druid. Oh yes, totally worth my level 8 ASI. 100%.
Granny, over these 3 days, at some point you're gonna get in touch with Melchizedek.
Okay, I'll be cooking a fire.
Are you gonna ask why he left you on red?
Oh.
I'm just gonna be cooking. Can't use my new cookbook that I have with it.
As you're cooking, you get into that like state where you're just kind of in a flow where you know what you want to use. You're grabbing your ingredients.
Yeah.
You know what you're going for, and it's working for you. And as you're doing that, you hear Melchizedek in your mind. You hear that familiar and comforting voice that says, "Granny."
Sorry, I was busy.
Well, he would use your actual name
You can say Lantern. Grand Lantern.
first name,
Oh,
but I don't think you have revealed that to anybody else.
I have not yet.
Correct.
I don't think I even remember the root.
It says,
That was
He
my
says-
thing when he started hitting my backstory. I'm like, shit, don't remember.
he says, do you know? Did you have it?
Oh, nah, doesn't. I don't want to reveal it to the party yet.
Okay. But he says, what did you experience when you faced death in Mark?
I felt peace a little bit. You know, like I get to see my husband. I really miss a lot, but like I also have some other things to take care of. You know, it's not on a path, and I don't necessarily think he's on a good path. You know, but the buddy with his two swords.
I missed that.
He
I
did-
missed that.
Uh,
Not the DM missed that.
Melchizedek absolutely did not.
He knew you were talking about, you know.
Oh, can you pass me the time over there? Time.
Seasoning time.
He's like, oh,
There.
What?
You just hear this.
okay.
pass me the condom. Whoa. Wrong kind of picture.
Gotta add my secret sauce to this.
All kinds of stuff.
Sorry.
He says
That's what she
these
used from.
abilities that I
I didn't
grant
hear what you said.
are meant to use for you to protect your friend.
Yeah.
You spend your life sheltering and feeding and caring for people that you hit. You must do this still
What did you think she gets?
out in the dangerous world
That's
that
why I've
you
never ate one.
have, an even more dangerous Fey world that you find yourself in now.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Please
some
keep
hidden
yourself
on the
safe
tree.
in these battles that you need because your friends need you.
Doesn't like my cook.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying my best. You know, I'm trying to stay out of danger. But danger seems to find us a lot. But I've been trying to heal the best I can. And thanks for that guiding bolt the other day. It really helped the friends out with the tree. Yeah.
Everything.
Oh.
But after a moment goes by, you hear dashing turmeric around that dish a little bit.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Get it.
All right. Anything anybody else want to do over the next 3 days? You guys have dipped in the lake. People paid their respects to the spirits of the lake now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to dial in my potency powers.
And whenever somebody offers me food, I start casting purify food and water.
Yeah. Okay.
And and when I do that, I get some salt on it, for different flavor.
That changes the food to make it.
Yeah,
You put a salt circle around your food.
because I have it as a ritual now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Salt circles.
What did Hizam want to do?
I'm just trying to dial in my oracle site, basically. I'm just learning how to identify. Because I get some dreams that some are important, some aren't. Just trying to identify the two and trying to figure out a way to utilize that instead of just being a slave to it, essentially.
Gaining some command master.
Yeah. Something to do, little by little.
Anybody else?
Does they have a forge here?
Got a guy named Forge. He's an expert.
They have a billow.
Village. Yeah, like a backyard kind of forge, you know, nothing like industrial scale, but yeah, they gotta fix some tools and whatnot. So, blacksmith.
I'm going to melt down my cold iron sword. Um, for now, I'm just gonna kind
Lay
of
down on this.
put it into a bar, just so like that I'm not carrying around a cold iron weapon and a
Okay.
little bit less conspicuous. But I figured like over 3 days, I'm not gonna be able to forge. I'm just gonna try and make it more workable for the future.
Get like ball bearings. Or like
Caltrops.
caltrops, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Cal.
Caltrops.
Yeah, thank you.
I got really nothing that I'm doing too much. Just kind of
You're not working on that grill of yours?
no. It's nothing like really changed yet. I just got like the minor surgery. I have like the fangs, but I was gonna use them in that last combat, but he died a little too early. Actually, I had to heal you instead.
Yeah, sorry, you saved me.
That's fair.
Yeah, but you got to do something sick.
I kept my word. He died that round.
You did. Yeah. You did.
Does anyone take third levels? Or...
You got them in Lud, right?
Yeah,
Fangs?
the fangs, yeah. Just the 2 teeth, the 2 front teeth. That's what I wanted for Christmas.
With the last level up and making access to their level spells, I haven't used it yet, but I have Moonbeam as a spell, so I'm kind of like looking at the surroundings of like, oh, the nature here is a little bit different, and looking into like
What's that?
using it at some point, but still like. Obviously, it has a component of like several seeds of a moon seed, but just kind of like I wonder if like to do something like this of what I'm imagining. How I do it.
Okay.
Outside of that, having a bit of like like I remember this in my memories, and my parents just like, yeah, I still don't kind of remember mine,
Trying to wrap
but I know I made a promise to this crew that I would protect them. But I still have that whole like everyone's looking at me and like, oh yeah, you're such and such. No.
Yeah.
I'm Trez. I've always been Trez. I don't know what you're talking about. So just dealing with a identity crisis, but also looking into Moonbeam for whenever it gets used.
Yeah, I would definitely ask you, if you don't remember your previous self, how do you remember your spells? Because the person you turned into didn't have any spells.
Yeah, the eyes of the night always guides me in the direction I need to go, and that's good enough for me.
Okay. So you always remember that. You don't remember your past lives. Alright. And you remember growing up? You remember being, well, you don't remember being born.
No, don't remember that one.
It's really dramatic.
Do you remember the time before you fought the guy? Like, do you remember his life beforehand? Do you remember your life as a teenage spurt?
No, just somehow I got
Wear a
these
white hat
nine
all the
different scars on my arm.
Okay. So you only remember your life from the combat that you were, where you took over that guy. Or when you saw you take over that guy.
Well, you remember us.
If that's what you're telling me, I remember all of you for
Right.
quite some time.
I'm pretty rememberable.
Cloak of billowing.
The way I'm reading it, and tell me if I'm like wrong. I don't think there's any right way to do it. This is just the way you're being this character.
Changeling, channeling.
Yeah.
I literally rolled the D100 to see if like I remember this party. That was going to be if I rolled under 50. I was going to be able to like, yeah, I don't know any of you. I'm not healing any of you guys. I don't know who you are. Like, you got to convince me.
There are some core things about whoever you are
Right.
that stick with you from iteration to iteration.
Correct. If
That's
I
why the scars show.
Yeah.
The scars show up on whatever body you change morph into, right?
correct, yeah. So it was just kind of like that. Oh, I'm taking on the persona of this person, but like past memories kind of got wiped to a degree. I may remember bits and pieces.
Right.
If you're not
Again, channeling,
It's kind of like
channeling.
if you some of the big important things in your life like being a member of the Twilight Court
Right.
and the different spells and your different vibes and iterations stick with you, but a lot of the other stuff just kind of washes away. You take on a new form.
The long-term memory kind of stays, but like,
Yeah.
if something happened and I had to, channel divinity and I wasn't with a party for a long time, then it's like, I probably don't know you guys. What the fuck?
I mean, that's a really common form of amnesia.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Almost like the way like Alzheimer's works, like older memories people tend to hold on to and newer ones are tougher to make.
I channel divinity again, you guys. Yeah.
Just
Amnesia, all we gotta do is smack him in the head with a frying pan.
always works in the cartoons.
You're right.
But yeah, if we get into a combat and you don't remember us, that could be bad. That could be your next character.
I cast Revivify and I grab a pan.
You could be rolling a new character.
Yeah, any minute.
Depending on how that rolls out.
Mm-hmm. Any minute.
And how about
I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. I know who you are.
Now
One
you're-
attacked by the whole party.
I didn't really have much to do, and I'll probably just spend the time like partying with them as long as they're celebrating. Maybe help them hunt if they're looking for more food.
Okay.
That kind of thing. Just being helpful around the town since I don't really have anything I'm working on.
How far is the
Couple hours into the Marguerite.
Korea?
Okay.
I'm going to verify yet, or them. I don't know.
Mhm.
Try and have a conversation with them about how they can control their visions and whatnot, and if they happen to know Gale. Because my knowledge, my assumption, Gale, he was pretty powerful as far as divination and being an oracle goes. I would assume a lot of other oracles would know.
Okay.
I guess I have one more thing to the whole amnesia
Yeah.
thing. I feel like with the character I'm playing, he doesn't realize that he has the ability to change unless it's like a last resort. And then it's like when he does happen to that, it's a last resort. He's just like, yeah, this happened. I don't know what's gonna happen in my next life, kind of thing.
And then you go like this. It all comes out of your hands and your face.
I love how the hat popped off too.
The wind from the billowing can sometimes get a little breezy.
Yeah, I feel like it's because the last time I channeled divinity, I think I like dropped it twice. Like, well, I kind of got to do this so we can live. Because I can give us healing points.
Yeah, that's safe.
And then the trade off is, I healed you, and I looked at one of you, and now I think I'm one of you.
One other thing Graydon's going to be doing is just going to try to
Address
right,
it,
and,
I look at them, and I'm just like, I can attack anybody, and it's like, this isn't working.
So what does Hizan want to do at the Oracle?
Just have a conversation about and ask about Gale and or control of visions, whether they have control and if they do, how.
So, you guys visit the Oracle? No, the villagers told you that they visited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mentioned an oracle
Right.
was told them about to meet you or something like that.
So villagers, can accompany you to where the Oracle is. The Oracle's in a grove, and it is a dryad. The Oracle herself, or itself, is a dryad. Yeah.
Oh man, is that the chick from the whatchamacallit campaign? The
Juanita.
pocket pussy?
Oh.
You all remember that?
This is this pre or post working for the
OSR.
yeah OSR?
It's all connected.
This is more like one of those like tree-looking dryads, not like a chick that morphs into a tree.
Oh, like the what's his name?
the face of Bode.
Like what?
The face of Bode. In Doctor Who.
I got the reference, but
We look at tree.
More like this kind of dryad.
It's like the talking tree from Pocahontas.
Or the talking tree, like the Great Bugle tree in Zelda.
oh, the
This is
Deku.
what you
Thank you.
It's not too big. This is what you see at the when you go visit the oracle.
Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep, talking tree Pocahontas.
Oh yeah, it's Pocahontas.
Yep.
Oh,
Just about.
Well, I mean,
That
a
one's
little,
younger.
little bit more sensual.
Still pretty hot.
Not a granny.
Yeah.
Well, the one from Pocahontas was like a granny.
Yeah.
This one's definitely
Yeah.
not.
You said granny, I thought granny.
Ah.
That's why I was like,
This one
Never seen
is
Pocahontas.
an autumn dryad, 8x10 fine art print for $22.
Buy
That's what this one is.
You buying it?
now.
The fuck?
You tell me about your dryad. Tell me about mine. Anyway,
she'll be here next week.
what's there?
Mine's inflatable.
You want to know? Like, is there something you want to know, or is there something
She's a
that you want to?
dryad, so I just kind of asked her about her vision.
She loves
Like,
your
oh,
burn mechanic.
yeah. I heard you
Sycamore.
have vision. I
That was a
kind
train
of do
Pocahontas.
also. Do you have control over them?
Sorry, it was on the tip of my
'Cause
tongue.
I was told I would, and I was under someone's tutelage, but it was cut short. And now they just come to me right now. I don't have any control over them now. I was wondering if there is a way,
control my visions.
if you have control over your vision.
Control? No.
No?
I strictly an observer and a messenger.
You can always pull up in the pads.
Conduit.
HM cut.
I've heard that word sometimes.
Sometimes when you use that,
Okay, that's really.
I don't know where my visions come from.
Oh.
I've used
Yeah, me neither.
for reaching
Pages.
memory of using cut.
Sometimes my dreams come true.
And I assume my roots in the ground and my leaves, my limbs pick up visions from things that may come to pass.
I stick my fingers into the ground and just
Yeah.
think. No, that's not it for me. Okay.
Ooh.
And we'll come around.
Constitution save.
Yes, bonfire.
It's a UTI.
I don't think you're gonna do that.
No. Okay.
The coach was like, what the fuck?
Thank you for your time.
Did you get what you needed from that oracle?
Splinters.
Yeah.
Split.
And dirt.
Yeah, that's basically it. I'm not. If she's a dryad, I'm not gonna ask her about Gale or nothing. That's good. Appreciate it. Moving on. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
That's what an oracle is. You know, she's kind of glimpsing and then relay. It's not as much.
Like the cafe.
Well, it's not like an omnipotent.
The cafe,
just like
yeah,
right.
cafe knows everything. So
Okay.
Okay.
so the trade move at this point.
I don't quite. Wait, really fast, like out of game. Was I might be just being a dick here, but the Baba
Wouldn't
Yaga,
surprise me.
she gave us a boon that's like we can ask one question. Was that one question each, or was that one question as a group? Okay.
That's the implication.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was, but I was just like,
That's why when I asked her question, no one else was in on that question, so it didn't count. That was a freebie.
God.
You get one.
Trade. I don't think I was here for trade mute when we talked about trade mute. Why are we going to trade mute?
To hunt down the people shipping
iron.
in cold iron.
Cold iron, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's our con. That's where we know.
Because this guy.
Yeah, this guy was part of the trade network bringing cold iron into the Fae.
Yeah, I think I missed.
No idea what you're talking.
Sarshan is the name of the
Yep.
Yeah.
smuggler.
Okay. I faintly remember. Excuse me.
Cool. We on our way then?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Wild Barber.
Is Sonic still bringing us?
I think so.
Because he was our guide, but I wasn't sure if he was just our guide up to the city that he wanted to stop at, or if he was guiding us all the way
I think we'd
to.
have to pay him more.
It's me. I don't know what it's
I don't know. Who
That's the noises that I hear from this Millie that concerns me. My neighbor.
She's like 100 years old and deaf.
the one he wants to break in on while she's naked so he can see what's going on.
I feel like that middle part there was added, but I digress.
Names online. It's not.
And her address is.
Take it quickly before we advance.
First
Okay.
name, last.
Oh, cherry. Up.
Social security.
I actually don't know. No, her last name.
Didn't you just say it?
Look at
It's whatever.
Just
Ah,
first name.
first name.
That's like
That's her name.
That's dangerous.
Oh, okay.
right.
The one by my job is dangerous.
I don't- yeah.
It's hard to not want to go to
Can you
it.
mail me your card?
What's
Pretty
that?
close to
1 block away.
that. And
What's that?
I was like, who the heck is this person?
There's a Cora
And then
opening
she
or
signed
open
it.
at Cherry Hill.
I don't
Rotate.
even care for
yeah,
sushi.
The rotating one.
face.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
a rotating thing.
It always looks so good. It tastes really clean,
hasn't
but I just
opened yet.
cannot stand like
August,
the actual
September?
taste of it, like the
The one on
flavor.
Cherry Hill.
Yeah, I think
It's sad.
I was
Because
just
I
at the
like
one in,
like sushi.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Philly.
talking about. I'm curious about trying it though.
It was good, but like it was definitely more expensive than it needed to be.
Gotcha. And my thing with sushi isn't.
So it charges by the plate. You can get as many plates as you want.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I had ceviche the other
It'd be
day. I
like
was really
$2.50
happy.
or $3 a plate.
Yeah, it's like $2.50
So
or
it's just-
$3
yeah.
a plate, depending on what's on it. It's usually either like a 4 or 6 big sushi or like some different thing. Like watermelon
Sashimi or
costs more per plate.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheesecake costs more per plate. That kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So it's just,
The one in Philly was
We'll add up
every
for
plate
that.
was the same thing, but
Paying
then you could
attention.
order stuff.
No, there's greens and reds. They look the same, but they're different colors.
No, well, the one I went to, what was
Yeah,
it?
green and red look different.
It was the same. It was all the same plate.
Wait, they do?
They might not even make it.
Some of us.
It's not open yet.
Yeah, I think I saw. I think it was August. I think it was August.
yeah,
September.
other just said.
Oh, okay.
Said
I
August.
think so.
So
They don't have
that's, I mean, that's
they don't have
better.
dates.
Okay.
There's one
Yeah.
restaurant that
I
goes.
think what I
It's
saw
called
was
Smash Bros.
Needed.
It's off. It's like a small little like cheese.
Did we have this
We've
conversation?
had this
recently?
conversation,
Oh,
yeah.
did we?
Yeah, we did.
Sorry.
I was like, "There's no way it's the second time someone brought this up."
Deja
vu.
I've been to Cora in DC twice, and I've been to Cora in Philly twice at this point, or 3 times. Something like
I went to Angora once. That made me go.
that.
Only once.
What's that?
What's Angora?
Angora's
Angora.
a mental.
Oh, Angora.
Yeah.
That is so much more
I was
nicer than I was gonna
I was
say.
in Angora.
Some say I'm still there.
Yeah. In a room.
They think I'm still there.
Robert.
There's this girl I was trying to get with at the time. And
Oh, no.
so she wanted to see if we could
Best way.
get in.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, the shit didn't work. It was Gene, by the way.
Oh,
way
boy.
back.
Yeah.
That was way the fuck back.
How hot was it?
Oh, she was like a 7 or 8.
Yeah, she's
Absolutely.
Okay,
She's
so
up
it makes
there.
sense.
She's up there.
I don't know. Once you get to Angkor, she better be a 9 or a 10.
She was like gorilla glue.
Yeah.
But that's gonna say the scale is pretty real because gotta say most of the women on the where I work at that's on the unit not bad looking. Like
Did you say like half the girls at your job want to fuck you?
All right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Making our way.
I didn't give any details.
You're heading darkward
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
out of the Margrave
how they wanted
towards
to
Trading.
That.
You don't actually know where you're going, right?
I guess we'll ask for like general direction in the
Yeah.
town, so we're not completely blind.
His Static was a guide, so he would have some sort of direction, I guess, to point us in at least.
Okay. Let's see how well you follow it. So
Oh.
survival checks.
He's never does it. I'll get guidance on.
Guidance, honor.
She's one for everybody else.
I'll take the somebody roll with advantage.
I'll add a guidance if possible, just a
I
D4.
think you can only do one.
If it's
guidance.
okay, got
Two
it.
different people can roll with it.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay.
Survival isn't a good skill.
Oh,
so
I got
would not roll.
23.
Oh, okay.
Good. Good.
I had 18 plus
So yeah,
5, so I'll take it.
you guys are moving through, through the wilderness pretty well. The area that you're traversing lightens up. Like once you clear the Margrave, it becomes like normal forest again. At some point, as you're walking, you hear these like sounds of laughter, and you see this kind of cloud of little lights that sort of swarm
Ooh, pixies.
over and around you, and one of the lights kind of comes flittering over to you.
Darlene!
Oh,
Petal
fuck.
Jewel.
Better Jewel. That's
Darlene.
And it is not Petal Jewel, but you do
Oh.
a pixie. Dragonfly wings, and she crosses her arms, stands in front of where you guys are going, crosses her arms in front of you and says, "You have breached the laws of the Court of Ivies. You are now under arrest, and we will take you all to court."
Son of a bitch.
Hold on, they're joking. We have to make a joke back.
Insight.
Following up on the inside.
5. Is she serious?
Very.
Okay.
Yeah, I had an 18. So I'm just thinking,
What are we being accused of?
She says, "You have been accused of walking across this land and making it uglier."
I'm gonna kind of, as everybody's like talking, I'm gonna go into my backpack really fast and jot something down. So
It's fine.
What do you mean make it uglier? I don't really get
You
it.
can have your say in court.
I pull out a piece of bark, and on it it's a has like chalk written on it, and it says hall pass, more or less. Be like,
We have been sent from the courts to continue through this land.
And
We shall continue.
you can present it as evidence in court.
It's presented here.
This is not court.
Well, that's too bad.
I don't know if I want to mess up a whole cloud of pixie, dude.
Pixie blood does not come out. That's all this.
Court is this way. And she. Come.
One more goes
Are you
first.
following or no?
One more goes first.
Yeah.
Getting spell,
Are
man.
you really following?
I'm just looking
I just
for
look back
something.
and like, we'll clear this up.
It's either that or we fight our way out. I think.
I feel like this is the worst direction. That's bringing us into combat. Just
Well, it's either we go
Well, then we'll
with it,
get cool stuff.
deal with what's going on, or
all right.
trade up.
Come on, we get to
here.
see a fairy court.
This isn't
Literally-
gonna be a fairy court.
It's literally a fairy.
It's not a fairy.
It's a
pixie. Number one.
I know.
Number two, it's blatantly lying to us. We're about to get attacked, or at least our shit trying to get stolen.
Yeah, everybody hold on to your shit.
Looking up a
I
spell.
don't
Okay.
want to go to court.
I'm quite content to follow the funny little pixie.
Ready? One more.
Pixies are always great fun.
I'll go.
You know?
With great
Better option.
So I follow.
animosity, I guess I'll follow.
Reluctantly, but follow. Okay. You guys come to a clearing, not far away. Not far away from where you were just a moment ago.
I feel like we're about to get
And you see in this clearing a kind of makeshift courtroom setup.
I mean,
There's benches with a jury of pixies there. And you see a raised area with a like a desk, and behind that desk, in court, I guess you call it a bench, is a pixie that you've seen before. She is holding a large gavel,
Yo, Petal
and she
Jewel.
has on one of those like
Wig.
Judge wig.
judge wigs with the curl, white with the curls on it. It's kind of like cocked on her head sideways a little bit. And she stares at you guys as you
Who
come into
remembers
the,
this
as you
person?
come into the clearing.
I'm
The
so,
three of us.
I'm so happy.
And she, there's a bailiff that kind of just like, next to her. And the bailiff says, defense on this side, prosecution on this side. And there's two fairies, or two pixies go over to the prosecution table.
Is this
Go
Petal
that
Jewel?
way.
Petal Jewel's the judge.
Perfect. I just want to make sure what Petal Jewel. So as I'm walking up, I suppose. So I guess I've been found. Never ended our game of hide and seek.
Her turn to hide.
Yeah, exactly.
She says, "The games are over, sir. This is the court of laws, or some such."
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is bad.
I'm so happy.
I think this is another joke, and it's gonna be funny, and we should just sit down over at the table.
Is there benches that?
Yeah, there's like it's set up like a courtroom. There's a jury on one
Yeah, but
side.
I just picture everything
size, the pixie size, or is it
But
like?
it's good point of order. Your table is pixie size, yes. So you guys have this like short,
Perfect.
almost like a footstool
Yeah.
in front of you.
I think I'm gonna rest my ankles.
Sit my butt down right next to the table.
Okay.
hardly proper accommodations.
I gotta walk over to the prosecution desk. Then sit down.
Okay, let's go.
Actually,
That's your spot over there. You're the defense.
from the guy that
I was
hates
gonna
it when
do
we
that.
play lawyers and ledgers, he's
No.
set up an actual fucking
No.
courtroom.
No, you
I thought we can choose which side we're on.
you're on the defense
Oh.
because you've been accused of something.
Yeah, he's
So-
pretty ugly, so I can see where he comes
You
from.
you sit.
You sound
there,
really
and-
judgy. Maybe you should be the
I was
judge.
gonna accuse them. I can't accuse them of things?
Well, in the trial, yes, that you can go back and forth.
Okay.
But can I?
We have to change hats.
I'm the judge.
No, I'm the judge.
I'm the judge.
Can I be part
I'm
of the
holding the
jury?
gavel, and I have the wave thing on, and I'm the judge. For the court, she comes bang, 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 and everybody
Bang on
kind of
the
giggles.
table.
Click, click, click.
Can he be the executioner? He's got a large axe.
I don't know if
Oh.
any. Look,
I'm gonna
can we just
execute
have this trial? Look, I have the thing, we're all ready. There's the jury. Ah, jury.
This is not a jury of my peeps.
One rabbit in there. Like a rabbit, like a family.
He's right. It's all pixies.
I would never guessed.
This is not brownies.
So one of the pixies from the prosecution table steps up, and she says, "Pixies of the jury,
Yes? Oh, not me.
these people are being accused of making the land
Objection.
uglier
I'm not a person.
by walking across it. Your party includes these two
Objection.
creatures
I hop.
from the mundane world. They smell and they are not beautiful. What do you have to say in your defense?"
You're right.
And he flitters back to the table where she was.
You're not wrong.
This is an unfair court trial. I demand a new judge. This judge is angry at us because she lost a game of hide and seek fair and square. I declare a mistrial.
She bangs on the gavel on the thing. She says, "You do not have that authority to declare mistrial. Only I do. And by the way, I won the game of hide and seek. You never found me." That's immaterial. What do you have to say to defend yourselves against walking through the glade and making it uglier?
I think I look very pretty in my defense. Like, I know I got some wrinkles, but back in my day, I was gorgeous. And oh no, I can't. My only do that. But I think I smell pretty good. And like, you can smell lilacs and lilies from my armpits.
From a pixie in there.
She says,
Yeah.
well, you make a pretty good point.
Dude, that's cinnamon. I also smell like cinnamon. I smell like cinnamon. And then my cloak billows.
Ooh, and the jury's like, ooh, do that again.
I'll do it again. And then like more like mildly, you smell like nutmeg now. A little bit of pumpkin.
Oh, it's gonna be a bit too much. Just tone it down.
Like walking past Yaki Can.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I said, see, I don't smell bad. I look beautiful back in my day. So like, I think if we look at time and
Then
relevant,
you walked one of those perfect.
I did not make this, please. Don't not smell bad. And I also like, you just make it look pretty. I understand I'm a normie, but listen. And then like,
Just
you just keep up. But
You're clapping from the jury, the people watching. Like, well, prosecution, they made a pretty good argument, and things smell really nice. The prosecution flitters out, says, the pixie says, well, you all could have turned into a bird or a butterfly or a bee and flown across the land without damaging it and busting up all the grass. You could have learned how to walk like a true fae and not clomp, clomp, clomp all over the pristine landscape like you did. What have you to say for that?
Well,
And Petal Jewel says, I'd like to hear this answer. What do you have to say for that?
well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the rabbit friend here, he's Nim. He's from the Fae. You know? He's definitely from the Fae. Or not, it's odd.
How do we keep getting their names?
I don't know.
It's like,
I don't know.
Don't cry.
We sit next to each other.
I don't know.
It's he's definitely from the Fae. I've never seen that in the normal world and the regular world. And I'll be on you. If you turn him into a butterfly and make him fly over, that'd be kind of cool. He changes people, and that's pretty Fae. Like, and like, have you ever seen in Centaur or normal world? Yeah. So to be fair, that us two are running the grace. They are not, and he hops. So he doesn't take his big
raises a
slides.
good point. I suppose the punishment should just
I want to defend
fall
me.
But really, I smell good, so look at the ball.
But you're still clomping around the forest.
Yo.
If I may,
I'm joining the prosecution.
can there not be? Can there be beauty if there was no ugliness? Are we not, in fact, highlighting the beauty by accentuating it with damage? We are changing the landscape.
I just like saying, go on.
We may be changing the landscape, but what is more beautiful than change?
See, I was with you up until that last part there.
Well, there's an interesting point. Prosecution. The other prosecutor glitters out, stands in front of the jury. She says, they could have repaired the damage that they did. They could have fluffed up the grass a little bit more. Or maybe made the air smell nice as they walk through instead of stinking it up with their otherworldly stench.
In our defense, we did fertilize a
I was-
couple areas.
I was just about to like storm an order and be like, I fertilized the grass.
So, prosecution, do you have any other points? And they're like, I mean, change is kind of nice. But
Yeah, but they
they did, yeah, they did spell and they did leave a clear swath of destruction across our territory. Defense, have you anything else to add?
Yes.
I
Well, I thought I smelled good. I thought we smelled good.
You do.
Yeah, so you guys stopped with that smelling talk. Did you smell good?
Smell good in the glade.
I think I did. I do my press attention deodorant every morning. And sometimes in the middle of a fight.
so I sneezed at this point, and I need you both to make a deck save.
Wait, what?
The judge or the
Anyone in a 20-foot cone as I cast fairy fire.
What the fuck are you doing?
I failed.
19 on the die.
I saved.
I'm
A 12 doesn't
out
do it, I
of the
assume.
table, so I don't think I'm in the cone.
Okay.
next to her and or behind. So
Chew! Oh, y'all look gorgeous!
bomb.
Because they're glowing in like a golden kind of like, or whatever color you make it. That's pretty clever. Pretty clever.
But it lasts for a minute, so we don't get the fuck out of here.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's
concentration
how you make
1
things
minute.
look pretty. You make them smell nice. You make them glow.
Shiny.
She says, "All right, jury, what is your verdict?" They just kind of like huddle up real quick, like, and then they go back to their seats, and they say, "We find that the offenders can make up for what they did very simply.
Fuck.
Go
Sorry.
back to the beginning of the glade. Walk backwards through it." And the judge says, sounds good to me.
Y'all just see me holding my breath for like that concentration of like.
So we just walk backwards through the glade.
So the fairy, the
How far into the
pixies-
glade are we?
Not far, like seriously, like 50 yards.
Oh, okay.
You guys walk back to where you were, and they point to the judge, Petal Jewel, says, "You retrace your steps exactly as you
Oh
walk
fuck!
them, and continue from that tree to what's called the cloaked oak over there. And as you guys look on the other side of the glade, is this very large oak tree that is just like dripping. It's curtained with ivy.
Okay.
There's vines going off it.
I'll do my best.
Are we
While
coordinated to
we're
reverse
slowly
Scooby-Doo
backing
shit?
up, who's got mending?
Wait.
I have it if I'm lucky.
I mean,
Nah.
as we slowly go backwards, you guys are just mending like things as you guys we walk backwards.
No, he has many. He can do it once per day because of his locket.
They're asking you to walk backwards across the glade.
Yes, but you did say in our exact steps, which that's impossible in our heads.
We can try and retrace our steps.
But do they know our?
We can retrace our path.
Yeah,
That's as far as I'm gonna be able to say I can do.
we could try. We can do the best of our abilities.
Okay.
So we have
Yeah, well-
start walking backwards. Exactly.
Same path we took.
Exactly.
And there's sort of this crowd of pixies sort of gathers around you and watches you guys. And they're kind of laughing, they're clapping, they're snickering, they're like, some of them are like really making sure, you know, where you're stepping
Someone
and
at the bell
everything.
was like, shit.
That sounds
Yeah. And when you guys get to the cloaked oak, there's this little cheer that comes up amongst all these, you know, foot tall dragonfly winged pixies that float around you, and they go, well, or Petal Jewel says, well, I'm satisfied. You guys have undid the damage that you done did.
Get her done.
Yeah.
Get her done.
If it's a minute, I do another Steve. I just hope y'all go with it.
I allow it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you, like, all the pixies are like, ooh. Ooh.
My cloaks are
It's a
following.
neat trick. Ah. Can you teach me how to do that? Well, not just kind of sidles up the grade. Can you teach me how to do that?
Nah, you kind of persecuted me, and I feel offended.
I thought we were out of the woods. Oh my god.
But maybe another day.
I'm a senior citizen.
Give me that.
Feel okay.
Maybe somewhere.
Well, wait a minute. I feel
Treetops.
persecuted.
Clutches pearls.
Comes back to you, and she has a. She has in her hand a unremarkable gray leather pouch, and she gives it to you.
No.
It looks like it's empty.
You can keep that. Thank you for the offer.
Oh my god! It hurts. Every part of this hurts.
Here, brief.
I don't want to be here.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'll take it. Wait.
No. No one said you were- Fine.
That's the second NPC you told to fuck off.
Second.
I'm offended. The thing tries to pay you for offending you, and you're like, no, fuck off.
Vote to retire Granny's character with great prejudice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We have to find a retirement home.
I got one right here.
We're not sending her to the glue factory like your parents.
We're about to fertilize this brand a lot more.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, no, like I don't know.
The
Zach wasn't thinking.
sort of light mood that was in the crowd of pixies kind of drains pretty quickly.
I'm sorry. I'm an army. I don't know rules.
Maybe we should go around this glade.
So, well, you now actually on the other side of it.
Oh.
Right now,
You
we're
walk.
outside
You
of
didn't
it.
walk backwards from point B to point A. You walked backwards from point A to point B. You just walked backwards.
Oh, okay.
So we're
Yeah.
outside of it now.
Right. You're on the other side of the glade.
We said to walk in reverse.
Right.
Pedal. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
She says, "Late for that."
Can we still be friends?
Oh my fucking god. Honestly, I'm super happy that happened because now they're gone and we don't have to deal with that shit. But at the same time,
I was expecting it to come up like
Granny Karen.
5
Granny
sessions.
Karen.
That's a real
Further in the
name,
future.
Karen Lantern.
what just happened? I missed that.
That's a pretty
Her
cool.
real name,
That's
Karen
what I'm calling him.
Landon.
Karen for the rest of the campaign.
So like my brain forgot they were in the Fae. So it was like a Zach mistake, not a Grady mistake.
Too bad you said it in your accent.
It was
And like I wasn't like angry. I was
You were
kinda-
like, you can keep this empty shit.
but like I felt like I didn't want to take some.
What was that?
I don't know.
What
You don't
what
know.
was that gray pouch?
The
It was a
pouch
pouch
of
of holding.
Dust of
I don't think so.
Or a pouch of fairy dust.
It was the
Oh,
Juanita
could've
Juanita
been.
pouch.
Oh man, I done fucked
The
up.
pouch with the dry
Juanita.
Oh yeah.
It was not. I'm not gonna tell you what it was, but I will tell you it was not.
I don't.
It was the male version.
Yeah. Juan.
I hope you're happy.
Mail ordered
I'm
bag.
not happy.
You open up the bag to say Juan and just yeah.
I think I'm done D&D for tonight. I think it's a good place to stop.
It is actually.
Let the guilt set in.
Don't worry, I have anxiety every night. What's tonight any different?
We will end there. You guys are on your way to trade.
Have we now known Granny's first name?
Okay.
You guys don't know Granny's first name.
It's Karen.
I don't think it is.
It's Karen.
It is now. Karen.
Karen.
Did I fix it to you?
That's how we're going to send her off.
You
in a
gave it to me on the
fucking
post